I cooked it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go from Reflex yet. I just went live on the Facebook and the YouTube for now. Yeah,
YouTube live for me.
we everywhere.
I'm talking about team.
It's working today. Cause last
That's
week
what
it
I'm
Yeah, because
talking
I guess CrossFit didn't know how to work it because he hasn't been here in a minute, so he was a little fucked up. So let me try and get this right.
my body hurts. I need a massage.
You really hurting like that?
Nah, I'm real life
What we
hurting.
talking about?
Did you feel like the whole
Dang,
flight?
Dang. What we talking about?
Yeah, I fell down the whole
You
flight.
see?
You've been in my house. You know what my flights look like.
It's gonna get spicy.
Oh yeah, I seen your
Monica
Facebook.
came with some topics.
Nah, it's one of the topics I really like though.
Wait, she didn't tell you the topics. You just came.
Right,
up
you
with
just
the
came-
top-
you
didn't
just
tell him
freelance-
that?
She free. I'm free.
You just
all of
freestyling.
this.
He's probably better with the
See,
freestyling. You know what I mean?
What had happened was
What had happened was. Let me get a year if you
I
in the
think
chat,
it's probably
man.
better that way
Share the
anyway.
chat.
Surprise topics. Oh, we went. You really went live already on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Hello, motherfuckers. How y'all doing or
baby.
whatever. Let me go share. Make sure y'all sharing, please.
Share it up.
And don't just share it to your page. Share it to all your groups.
Share everywhere.
Share everywhere.
Everywhere.
Did you tag me?
I tagged you.
What's good with my service?
Yeah, I definitely.
Oh, there we go.
I definitely tagged you.
Everything
You
just
know what I'm
came in.
saying?
There we go. Why does that always happen to me?
Deb, how's it looking over there?
What's happening?
you're
You.
What's happening?
What happened? You good?
Take your time. We got a couple minutes. We only like a couple minutes behind. You good? Yeah, good.
No, can somebody pull me up or something?
Oh shit, Pat, you
My
popped the
cup
Henny?
is looking
Yeah, I
real
popped it, my
empty.
Oh, Pat, we need for Pat to pull up. You next.
Damn. That's what you doing?
Yo, that's him. All this. Oh, that
Should say
lemonade was yours. You didn't even need the cup, so you could use that as a say it, pay it.
Nah, we not
This
doing
nigga
that.
Pat wailing early.
Yeah, pass Pat's cup since he's not using that one.
Yeah, he going straight iced tea.
Say it, pay it.
All right, hold on.
What's
let
that
me let you pour
lemonade?
it first.
yeah.
When life gives you
No,
lemon,
what is he
Yeah,
drinking?
he got regular lemonade.
Oh.
They got
Life gives you
infused
lemonade.
lemonade.
Oh, you
Henny.
actually you're actually mixing
We ain't
today?
drinking. I'm drinking infused lemonade. Might be.
see,
a little
when life
smack.
gives you lemons,
Can I get some of that infused lemonade?
Go ahead, pass it.
Oh, she about to mix with the infused.
You about
'cause
to
if you
mix
gonna
that?
do it, you
Oh
gotta
my
do it
God.
right.
See,
See, now you trying to show me up now.
word, I'm
I
about to
don't
say
like that. Pass the heavy
I
bit.
ain't never seen you act like this.
That's the fuck ass.
I'm acting real unusual.
ain't
Acting real.
It's
I ain't
okay.
never ever seen.
Did you hit your head when you fell down them stairs?
Word,
You know that
Got
little
a
on
brain
the back piece
reprogram.
right there?
She
Just
woke
a
up
little
like, all right,
bit.
I got one life to live. I almost
Word,
died
I'm about to say
today.
that word.
I almost died today.
Yo.
YOLO, might as well live it up,
He's
yo.
like, hold on, it could have been.
It's about that time.
All right, so we are doing the same. We are gonna do. The
Yeah,
job.
we're gonna do the job. We're gonna use this
Let me,
one. Sorry, guys, in a rush. I don't understand because it's right next to my bed. I don't understand how I leave it every time.
You just be like you say. We rush. I'm about to start. All right, you good? Everybody good?
You take some cash out.
All
Y'all better have came with some singles. Y'all know the deal. Say it, pay it.
All right, here we go.
We take cash out.
I don't got that either.
All right, here we go. We live on Reflex Radio. Everything Goes podcast. Your host, Nut the Crook, aka Nasty Nut. To my right,
It's your girl Leaky League, Millie Mills. That's all.
to my left.
Pat Bobby, Pat Salsa,
Oh,
the new
goodness.
name. Yeah.
Right.
I like
Pat
that.
What the
Sauce.
hell?
I like that.
See this one.
What happened?
You would like that.
And we got some guests.
Oh.
We got some guests in the building tonight. Yeah, introduce yourself, man. Shout yourself out.
Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica.
You know,
I
AKA,
don't-
just
We
Monica.
got. I
I guess
forgot.
I'm
We,
gonna just be Ivory then. Fuck it.
nah, what you got? Y'all both can't be like that.
either.
Give me something. Give me
Yo,
something.
Pat really hates calling you Ivory. He
Word,
like his
I
name
hate
is
it.
Bones.
His
I be
name
like,
is
his name
Bones.
is
Word.
actually
We're calling
Ivory.
them Bones tonight. That's all. Let me spin this wheel so we know what we doing for the Say It Pay It, John. Hold on, because I gotta switch that because I don't need that shit spin forever. Damn, that shit's been hella fast too. Shout out to everybody out there watching. Shout out to everybody listening.
Make sure y'all are sharing.
Make
We
sure
love
y'all- Facts is the first word.
God damn it.
Make sure
that's
y'all
tough.
make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Everything goes podcast _.
You gotta put that one
Wasn't
in
facts
too.
the word last week?
You already know.
Nah, it wasn't.
Gotta put
You
that
No,
one.
no.
It's facts and niggas.
Wow.
That's not fair. I'm definitely spending mad bread tonight.
Niggas and facts.
When does that start?
As soon as we
Get it out
start.
now.
Yeah, you might as well
This
get
your
all your
last
shits out
chance.
now.
Get all your
Like,
niggas and
we
facts
will-
out now.
Yo, that's a fact, my
Facts,
nigga.
that's a fact.
we will be
It's a fact,
announcing.
my nigga.
um,
Gotta
That's
get
tough.
that shit out.
Is this a
That's
fact,
a
nigga?
lot of
Fact,
money
fact,
there.
fact.
Fuck it.
We will be announcing the raffle winner tonight later on in the show. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Like I said, follow us on Instagram, Everything Goes Podcast _ subscribe to the YouTube page, Everything Goes Podcast TV, like the Facebook page, Everything Goes. We out here. So Monica, I know you came with some things you wanted to speak about today.
Where you want to start at?
So where you want to start at today? I'm gonna let you
I forgot
Set
what
the
was
tone for
topics.
us.
Oh, see, good thing I wrote it down.
Lord.
I came prepared.
Yo, first all
I
right,
just
no
want
more.
to point
so
that
I
out.
get
She
to
did not forget.
No, I really
She did not
did.
We're gonna take the infused
Word, I'm
lemonade
about to say
away.
that.
I don't
I'm
think
about to
they
say.
need how many of these did you have today?
She
I'll
drank
fuck
2
it.
cups before she came
You
in.
a liar. You wasn't even home with me.
She told me.
She told me.
She told me 2 cups.
Came with infused lemonade. She's looking a little smizzed.
Word.
You all right?
I'm
It's
chilling.
all right.
Nah, I smoke a first show. It's all right.
Let me run down the topics real quick then, since
Who drink vibrate my ass
Somebody
like
drink
that?
Monica.
Got your shit on Do Not Disturb.
they can't see where you at right now. Y'all disrespectful.
My
Don't be pull up.
niece.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, Kaya.
Go ahead.
Okay. Should I run through? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run through all the topics. Okay, so there's black-owned businesses only being recognized by popularity and
I
not
like that
talent.
one.
Oh yeah.
I like that one.
With pretending to be single mothers.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People understanding that just because you don't like someone's music doesn't mean the next person won't, meaning that talent is diverse. And they want to call Stephen out on his every man cheat. Stephen, it might be these two niggas.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Let's do
it.
Busted.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, damn. I'm about to say what happened.
I
was
guess
like,
I'll
what?
spark it off.
Yeah,
I was like,
say it.
what
I was
happened?
on there.
I guess I'll spark it off. I said that.
There you go. Started early. All right. So-
Cha-ching.
Monica, where would you like to start?
Uh,
I'm gonna let you start us off.
the black businesses one.
Okay.
I love to start.
I feel like it happens everywhere because now that I'm into like all of these business pages, everybody says the same thing from all different states. Oh, only if you know somebody that knows somebody.
Right.
Like
Yep.
it's annoying, and it happens out here a lot. Like some of these people ain't even real businesses and
That's a fact.
Mm.
are getting supported like crazy, and it's
Right.
annoying just because of who they are.
Yeah, I see
That's
that.
a fact.
Like it's irritating that shit.
People just woke up during the pandemic and was like, you know what?
I'm gonna sell
I'ma
lingerie.
I'm gonna sell something.
Eyelashes.
Anything.
And I do hair.
It was the onesies.
I mean, but I'm all for people getting their money.
Nah, I'm about
Word,
to say
that's what I'm
I ain't
saying,
knocking
yeah.
nobody
I'm
Yeah,
not
I say that
knocking
too,
nobody's
baby.
hustle.
I ain't
But
knocking
you gotta-
nobody hustle.
Just because you selling something don't mean you got a business.
Mm-hmm.
That's true too. We gotta
That's just me.
we gotta draw
And
we gotta
then-
draw a line somewhere.
And then sometimes it'd be a situation where, like, because of the popularity, like sometimes the quality ain't up there, and people will be scared to say something just because
Not me.
Mhm.
people.
True.
So
I
niggas will
am
let
That's
you.
why you
Review
don't
queen.
ask for support.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because
I
when
got
you ask
tired
for
of that.
support, people, they don't tell you shit like that. So
But so
Mm-mm.
But that
I
definitely
know.
does happen a lot. Like I seen that on Staten Island, people coming out with different clothes and they just slapping whatever on whatever and just shipping it out, and it'd be working. I seen them.
Mhm.
I seen it working.
Because
I
of
be
who
like,
they are,
I'm
it's
Mhm.
working.
making a lot of money, and you know it's like they'll come out with new.
but to be real though,
It's like a new product every
any
month. Like
real businessman knows that's gonna fade away. Like
Mm.
it's not gonna matter in a year or two. So for me as a businessman, I ain't worried about none of that because I know that shit'll fade away
Yeah.
eventually. Like they heart not in it. So
Mhm.
if your heart not in it, you ain't going nowhere with it. You just in it for the money real quick.
that's
so
a fact,
that'll all fade away quick. Like
and you could tell they hard not in it
That's
because
what I'm about to say. How could you tell?
I could
you
tell you
by
right
what y'all
now.
was just saying.
They
like,
put in
about
if they
the
put out a new different
quality not being
Yeah,
there, they not
yeah.
upping their quality.
Facts.
Everything's still the same. Like nothing's being changed. When you keep buying the same shirts from dude and nothing's changing, it's just the same print, same that. In 6 months, need something
So
better.
damn, bro.
Gotta
because
revamp.
people not growing.
And if you see that
Mhm.
somebody's selling something new every 2 months, I'd be like,
Then
wasn't
some,
you
it's some
just
businesses
Yeah.
that's perfectly
Wasn't you
fine
just
with
doing that?
having,
selling the
with
That
having
didn't work
the
out?
same
Are
type
you
of
doing this now?
clientele. Like
right? So what you mean by what you mean, like they carry over the
they
clientele?
don't
Mhm.
grow. They don't go nowhere. It's just the same people, the same people, the same people.
the
Mhm.
same people supporting the same hood supporting them
But
all the time.
that's what I meant
But
about support, though.
but that's what I'm saying,
You can't
but-
ask for support.
So how you supposed to get it then? Like you supposed to just let the child
Motherfuckers
let you.
supposed to love your shit the same way they love the polos and all the other
That's a
the
fact,
Gucci
though.
and Fendi. And they love it, right?
But people don't be loving the shit; they just be loving the person behind the shit.
So you gotta get somebody behind your shit. Now they're gonna wear it.
But that's how it be.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. So
That's
now
how
it
you,
be.
so now you just following suit. Like, all right, now I gotta get my shit popular
Mhm.
to make it work.
Because that's what people do. They'll reach
gotta
out
get
in
your
the
shit
DM
in the right
and they'll
people's
be like,
hands. Hell
yo.
yeah.
That's a fact.
Or people will reach out to their friends that's popular who have never
Yeah.
even tried what they're selling or whatever, but
Mhm.
because they have a certain following, they just like, yo, post this for me or write a review.
Mhm.
And people will really like make a video, do a review, and people like, oh, it's working for them, knowing damn well they never
That's
tried
crazy.
it ever in the world.
Listen, if this nigga CJ, right, the whoopty nigga, right, if it,
Yeah.
that's my
You
man.
You said that shit twice.
Yeah, we
He
owe
definitely did.
$2.
He said the NCJ, the whoop
We
the
gonna,
N.
Cash on you.
Give me $2.
You
We're
could
gonna,
you could pay
um,
for me too. If I said it.
Ah.
I left
But,
my
um,
wallet.
We gonna tax y'all
If,
later.
if
It's
he was
all right.
my man's,
Yeah,
right,
go ahead.
like, I'm gonna give him a shirt. Now my joint
Right.
popping.
Mhm.
right.
So that's how you do it though. You don't ask him for support. You just give it to him. Let him
Mhm.
wear it
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
video.
It's
Yo,
like,
I
yo,
got some
throw
shit
that
for you for
on.
your video shoot. Throw it on real quick. Hype
Right.
him up. Yo, you look fire in that. Hype him up. Like do your thing.
Heard
But
that
because you're supposed to sell your
happen.
business anyway. So if that's your
Mhm.
business, hype him up. Like get him to wear it, and you're gonna be good.
That's a fact. But most people, well, that's what they try to do, but
And it,
they do it to the wrong people.
I was gonna say it's sad too
They be
because
giving losers the clothes. Like, yo, put this on. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm never wearing that.
it's sad because people that got the talent, they'll give up like fast because they wasn't getting that support. You know what I mean? Like so, some of them most talented people out there just never got their shot or just gave up because they was
Yeah,
like,
that's
nah, fuck it,
draining.
you know what I
A lot of
mean?
Lloyd
Not messing
Banks
with
out
that.
here.
Right, it's a lot.
Oh wow.
Sure, I like he had his time. He had his
I
time.
love Lloyd too, but it's Lloyd Banks, not for
Three.
real. That's
So-
the perfect example of it.
A lot of but Staten Island been like that, man. Everywhere's like that. It's not just
Yeah, I was
Staten
about
Island.
to
That
say,
shit
it's
is
No,
not
all
just
it's
over,
Staten Island.
definitely
man.
everywhere.
It's
Yeah,
all over
everywhere.
we
the
just
place.
say
What's
Staten
that-
Island
but-
because that's
That's
where
where we
live,
at.
But I mean, we
It's
all
all
know
over the
that it's
place.
obviously being on the internet, we see that it's everywhere. But I didn't start to notice that myself, even when I started posting things of my own.
Mhm.
I had to start posting it in groups that had like a diverse type of people, not just people from Staten Island.
Mhm.
Because those
Yeah, yeah.
people will dead ass support you
Yeah.
first.
Mhm.
They will really be sharing your shit.
Mhm.
Like they
Right.
will really inbox you, like, "Oh, are you selling this?"
Yeah,
Like
with
how
the
much?
black advertising thing I did on my podcast, the free black advertising. Nobody out here reached out to me.
Mhm.
Somebody sent me shit from Baltimore, some lady for her shit, just for me to like try and advertise it.
Right.
Like nobody on Staten Island did that shit.
See, and we just had that conversation with us too. We was talking about how it be like our closest friends, and we don't get the support from them, but it be like third party
Mhm.
people, or
That's a fact.
somebody's man's man.
I ain't want to take it there. I ain't want to take it there,
I
but I'm
was
about to
so
say
angry.
it's starting. Yeah.
I ain't say names, but it be like that.
No, but I'm
Like,
saying it's
No,
it
I
really.
will.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get off.
No, go
Yeah,
ahead.
she
No,
know.
I'm about to say, you know I would say names.
I'm about to say no. I'm not
Go
gonna say
ahead.
name, but I'm saying it really be like it starts in your own circle, like where you wasn't even getting no initial support from nobody, like you know what I mean, like that shit's even more hurtful to me. I'm like, damn, like supposed to be my man's, like you supposed to be
Mhm.
some people that's close to you, and they not even reaching out. But you know that the shit that really get me mad, like nobody will be supporting, like, but when they see you. Like, yo, I see you
Oh,
doing
yeah,
your
yeah.
thing,
Oh,
yo,
man.
what's
They
good,
be
yo, I
like-
just see. I'm
Yeah.
like,
you know
what?
they be telling me, Avery, how much? All right, I'm gonna go order now.
Never order.
Never
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, that's
When I
Yeah.
get paid Friday, I'm gonna order it. So why do we have this conversation?
Right.
That's like when you see
Hit me
people.
up on Friday. Where you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
paid?
Like,
That's like when you
wasting
see
my
people you
time.
ain't seen in a minute, and they be like, "Yeah, we gonna link up, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna holla at you." Nah, I ain't
Just
gonna
making idle conversation. Like we never gonna link up. Like
We
let's
not.
just stop it.
exchange numbers for nothing.
why are
I'm
we
never gonna get
lying
your
like
number.
this?
Why we lying to each other? Like, yeah, girl, I miss you so much. No, I didn't. We ain't gonna. No,
But that's
But
a fact.
it's always like
but,
that.
I
Like
mean,
it came to the point where I had to unfollow my own friends. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Like I started unfollowing them and their business pages because I'm like, if you're not gonna support me when
Mhm.
I literally support everybody. I'm sharing everybody's shit. Even if I don't know you, I'm gonna share it. Because even if I don't fuck with it, somebody else might fuck with it.
Yep.
So why would I not share it? And I'm the type of person, I won't even tag you if I'm sharing it, because I don't share it for, you know, acknowledgement. I share it, especially if you're my friend, I share it just because I really fuck with you as a person.
Right.
Like I don't need to share it or repost it and need a reshare or a repost. Like you've seen that I reposted it and you reposted it or saying thank you to me. I don't need a thank you. I did it because I wanted it, and I did it because I'm your friend and I fuck with you.
Right.
But for me, I feel like it's hardly ever reciprocated, to the point where on my Instagram, I followed my real friends, my dead ass everyday friends. Followed their business pages, and some people noticed it. And I even wrote them like, I support y'all all the time, and I feel like y'all don't support me. So when y'all start supporting me, I'll start supporting y'all again. And then some people really was like, oh, you know, I didn't even like realize, blah 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 blah. You know, regular BS excuses. Like you knew that I was on a podcast. Like this is not nothing new. Niggas been doing this for over 5-6 months. So
Like,
this
where
is
you
not
been
something
at,
that
nigga?
we just woke up and decided to do. You've commented on clips, you've laughed, you've seen. Just follow the page. Is it that hard? I'm not asking you to sit there and watch an episode. It will be nice.
But
it would be nice. Just follow the page.
I had somebody reach out to me like maybe a couple months ago or whatever, and they was like, "Yo, can you post this up for me or whatever?" And I was
Don't
like,
start me with that.
so I'm looking at the message like, no. I was like, yo, like, I was like, can you post something for me, right? And she was like, yeah, I can, but I was like, no, I don't want you to do it now because I asked you to. I'm like, yo, I've been posting shit. Like I've never seen you like nothing or repost nothing. So how you even got the audacity to reach out to me, like to ask me to post? And she's like, oh no, it's not that. I'm like, yes, it is that big of a deal. It really is.
People don't realize that.
It's not that big. Yes, it is. I'm like, you really had the nerve to reach out to me, ask me to post something for you, and you never did.
Never repost nothing to mine.
And then it's crazy because, like, for me, the littlest amount of support I appreciate. Like,
every piece of support is good.
A like, a share, like something. I'm not hide nothing from me. Like, just like it, share it. Somebody else might really fuck with the podcast.
It's not
Just
hurting you to
Honestly,
share it.
though,
Like, just share
I stopped
it.
having conversations with my friends about that because for me it was like it was more like if you can't post that, then that means you saying something behind my back. That's how I took it. I could be wrong.
No.
But it's like I'll be wrong all day. I'll take that on the chin. I can admit when I'm wrong. So it's like cool, I was wrong. But if I'm not, then I know where I need to go.
Right.
Like I was heading in the right direction anyway. We don't need to have that conversation. There's nothing to talk about with support, nothing like that.
I shouldn't have to ask you.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have like Millie was
Especially when
saying.
they give you those excuses like, oh yeah, I was just too busy. Oh, we got this. I had people hit me up with, yo, we got the same followers. So I was like, bro, I'm telling friends like, yo, if people keep seeing it, eventually they're gonna click on it because they're like, what's so special about this?
Right.
None of their minds
don't think
clicked
like
on that.
that.
It was like, all right, I gotta let that go. Like that, I'm cool on that.
But that's what Millie was saying, like when she posts to these other groups and things like that, and you get the support. Or Shorty from Baltimore, you know, was supporting Monica, and it's like people be having like some secret like animosity out here. Like it's like it's not like to the point like they don't want to see you really be successful, like or they don't want you to reach it before they do.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you to get there before they get there.
That second part is it.
It's like because they ain't gonna push you up. You know what I mean? Like
that kind of coincides with what I was saying with people supporting music. Like I keep seeing all of these statuses like I'm not sharing music if it's whack, blah blah blah. I think it fucking sucks. You're trash. Like okay, you could think that, but like for example, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
He is trash to me. His fan base is crazy though.
Like
what you don't like, somebody else will like. Like instead of like doing all of that, putting all that energy, typing that status, just share the fucking song.
Right.
Like
what y'all think about this? Get some posts. Somebody else might enjoy it. Like,
that is true.
But that's because people thrive so much on negativity. Like you could start a great debate under something like that. You don't like the music, see what somebody else could actually change your mind about the song. Maybe you don't like it because you think it means something different.
Yep.
Like. But people are just stupid. Pastor Henny, my fault.
Please. No, I'm so but that's a.
Can I get a cup or something?
People are stupid and
extra cups.
And then
we put money in it.
I put money in the last cup.
If you want to drink out of this cup, I don't care. It's only money.
Right, you can wash it out.
I don't know.
Or is a sink over there? You know what I'm saying? We rinse it out for you.
Wait, Joe, you don't got more cups?
About to mix that man's Henny with some stripper
got shot
ass.
Don't know where those singles been. Singles been around the world. Like,
I'm sure there's soap and water up there.
but
Henny and booty.
hold on, let's not get
But
off the topic.
Yes, because what I was gonna say, I was gonna piggyback off of you. You said people don't want to see you like grow greater than them, and
Right.
I was gonna say off the podcast shit because we was talking about that before too. I noticed that there's a lot of people before they started getting into podcasting.
Yeah.
That, oh, everything goes. I love y'all. Blah blah blah. Sharing all the time, supporting all the time, tuning in. As soon as they hopped on the podcast
They
wave,
stop
they
sharing.
stop it. And it's so
They don't even hit you up for
weird.
information no more. Do they? They don't even ask questions no more, do
And
they?
it'll be the same ones that's asking you questions. Yo,
They
like,
always
yo,
do.
30
da, da,
questions
da,
to
da.
get in. They figured they done
Yo.
figured everything out.
Yeah,
Pick your
you
brain. And they're like, all right,
Right.
bet. Good looking.
And then it get even worse when they try to steal your supporters. 'Cause They
Mhm.
start supporting
That's exactly what they do.
on your page and whatever you do
Yep.
things. Like that's crazy.
That's exactly what
Yep.
they do. Cause like, but I like that we're not haters. Cause like, there's people that come in the Everything Goes page and they'll share their podcast page or their businesses, and I'm like, no, just let them.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
Yeah.
mind that.
Yeah, but
I
at the
don't mind
same
the
time-
support because I'm not a hate. Cause I know there's enough, like there's enough, supporters out here and
For
enough room for
everybody can
all of
eat,
us.
man.
Like, it's
Mhm.
really no reason to be so.
Yeah.
It's crabs in the barrel type.
Exactly.
Right.
I was just
Yeah,
about
of
to say
course.
that.
That's
It's dog eat dog out here. We talk about that when Stadax came up here. Like, it's really like Staten. I talk about Staten Island because that's where we at.
Mhm.
It's like that with everything. Like, you got 1,000 people doing the same thing, but nobody's gonna support that other person doing that same thing. It's like it's all competition.
Mhm.
Nobody want to support each other. Nobody want to really collab with each other.
word.
Everybody just want to
That's-
do their own thing. Like, I'm gonna do this, and it's sad. Like, I want to go back to the popularity thing because it be the popular people that really don't have the talent.
That's
No.
And
That
it's
is
like,
really
what
true.
is really good? Like, you got this person like putting their blood, sweat, and tears into the craft
Fact.
just to get unnoticed, and you got somebody that come and do something in 10 minutes, and everybody buying the shit. It's like, what's going on here?
Like these chefs, Staten Island chefs.
my
Oh,
God.
man.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
There is a lot of people who need to put the utensils down. Like,
I didn't know
the
he was
cooking
going there.
utensils down.
She took it
Like,
serious.
it's a lot of them who people are thirsty for them and they support. And there are actually really good chefs out here who
You gotta drop a name.
are
Yo,
who are like
she
Oral's
will.
a good
Don't
chef.
ask her to
Oral's
do
a-
it 'cause she
I'll get to
will.
that.
Oral's
Nah,
a
I
good
know.
chef
I know
out
he's
here.
there.
Kiana's a really good
Yeah,
chef
shout out
out
to
here.
Kiana.
Diamond
Kiana's
is a really good chef out here. There's a lot
See,
of
I'm about to
really
say,
good
we gonna-
chefs out
We
here.
gonna
gotta
have
try-
we gonna have a conversation after me.
I gotta
You
try
know I'm a foodie.
Oral.
I gotta know
Yeah,
who's
there's a-
bad.
I gotta try
Yeah.
Oral food. I never
Who's
tried
fine,
his
who's
food.
fine.
I heard his
Oral's
that
mac
joint
and
be
cheese is
wavy.
banging. That's just one thing I'm going to say.
Alright.
I love his mac and
I
cheese.
swear on
I gotta
her,
check
like,
that out. Shout out to
anything
him.
he does is gold.
Nah.
All right,
Like,
that's what's up.
that's just
That's
facts.
serious.
Like, I'm
Shout out to
sorry.
all
He don't
jokes
do nothing wrong
aside.
to me.
He ain't
Like,
never did me, bro.
Like, anything he done
Yeah.
gave me is gold.
Alright.
Shit is
Everybody come
platinum.
to me
Fuck
like-
gold.
All
That's
jokes,
what's
all
up.
jokes aside, though, I get like severe migraines. Like I've been getting severe migraines since I've been like 10.
Mhm.
I went to go see a neurologist. Like I do brain scans, all of that. Like nobody can't figure out how to stop my migraines. His lemonade, I do not get migraines like
Wow.
at all.
Oh, that's where you got this
That's
from?
crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
That shit is like
okay.
medicine.
That's interesting.
Is there liquor in it?
I'm gonna have to.
He
Yeah,
be,
that shit.
he be
weird.
adding liquor sometimes.
Oh, why y'all didn't say that before I mixed it with the Henny?
That was on you. That was
There,
on
there
you.
was liquor in that.
Ask for the ingredients.
Yeah, that was on you.
There was liquor in that.
So you didn't add ingredients. Fuck
Right, I
that.
mixed out.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll be alright,
Mine was
though.
getting a little warm.
That's exactly how I ate an edible by accident.
But shout out to all the talented people out there. Don't give
Yes.
up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Like, don't give up.
Not
Like, it really
let
only take that one piece
popularity-
of your art or whatever you do
Yeah.
just to pop.
And it really don't
Just take
matter
that once.
about.
And somebody's gonna notice.
It's really quality over quantity,
Mhm.
even when it comes
That's-
to your following. Honestly,
I was gonna
it's
say
not
that.
only about your work.
It don't matter who. Sometimes I be telling people like it don't matter how many people liked it. It matter who liked it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like if if 20 people like my shit, but one of them was like a celebrity or some shit, I'd be like, all right, well, he liked it or they liked it. I don't. We good. We good. Don't worry about it.
the next
I'm cool.
the next thing I seen too is there'll be somebody that's really talented at what
Yeah.
they do, but they just have a bad attitude. They don't know how to treat people.
Yes,
You gotta have
But
personality.
that's what. It's not even about personality. You got to know how to be a business person.
Yeah.
You can't
they?
you can't run a business if you don't like to talk to
I just be
people.
feeling like I'm not sticking up for nobody, but I just be feeling like we'll go into other businesses and accept whatever kind of
That
behavior they
too.
give us. But when it comes to
you
black
shouldn't
owned
have to
businesses
accept that either.
specifically,
But I say that all the time too.
It's
I say
like
that all the
a-
time.
Girls
Even
be
down to
going
the
into
nail
one
Nail
black
salons
owned
getting
business mess up one
treated
time,
nasty by them Chinese people.
they're dubbed.
I
Yeah,
say that all the
The
time.
Chinese
You're
spot
absolutely
can mess your nail up 20 times. You gonna
tough
give
on
Or
it.
Wesley
they
another
do
chance.
this. Whatever nail salon can I go to? You're just gonna go to more Chinese people.
Yeah.
But if one black person, this is why I don't support black
Right.
businesses.
Yeah, it's straight to
you
that.
ain't even ask for the second option.
I
never even
get-
thought about that.
I
It's
get
crazy.
why
It's
we
true.
tough on our own people or whatever, like you know what I
We
mean.
expect
But
the
it's
best from
like,
them.
yeah,
Right.
we
Yeah.
want the best for a black business. So it's like I get the tough criticism, but people take it to the extreme.
Mhm.
Like you saying, like, oh, now this is why I don't support black. Instead of trying to give that constructive criticism,
Exactly.
you straight to saying, yo, don't nobody buy nothing from here. Don't
Mhm.
nobody
Yeah.
support this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying? Like you
fact.
trying to blackball them now. Like damn, like just tell them what they did wrong. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact,
saying?
'cause
Try to
you'll
help
go
them
to
improve
the-
their shit.
A girl will go to the Asians, get their nails done, and it'll be trash. They'll come, make a little tweet like, "Oh my god, I hate my nails." Blah blah blah. Whatever. Regular. Go to a black nail tech. Nails is trash. Make a whole tweet. This bitch. Blah blah blah.
And
went to
then
the
they
nails.
don't be letting
At
the
you
people
in it.
know personally.
Yeah.
They ain't even let you know in your face. They just
Right,
go
they wait
get
to
on
go
social.
online
You
and
be like,
back.
what the fuck? Why did
Yeah.
you
But that's
leave
why
like
people
that?
say that now.
You weren't happy. You just told me.
Y'all saying the F word a lot, but it's all right. I'm counting. I'll
What
request
was
the
it,
cash
though?
app from y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I probably said that shit like 10
It's the
times
F
already.
word.
I'm gonna just throw a 5 in there soon
Uh,
enough, and
you
you know,
sure?
call it a
After-
day.
Y'all dropping the F
Um,
bomb a lot.
After that Henny and that
Yeah,
infused,
man.
I don't know.
I don't remember
Making up
that.
things.
I
You ain't gonna remember?
We
I
talked
don't
about
remember
this in the
saying
chat. One
that.
thing I don't mess up is the monies.
One thing I don't mess up is the monies.
All right, so I got one more question for y'all. So how do y'all feel about like the neighborhood support? Because I know I'm guilty of that too. Where like
What do you mean neighborhood support?
all right, like y'all know I'm from the town, so
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
there'll be
we
people
know.
that
So you
have like good or bad. They have businesses or
You
whatever,
gonna
whatever they
support
doing
it.
in town. I'm supporting it no matter what.
You supposed to.
No, but there's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
the home team.
No, but I'm
That's the
saying
home
though,
team,
even if
you know
it's
what
bad,
I'm
I
saying?
don't care. Like
You supposed to support
Nah,
it,
but
but
you
you
put-
also
are you
part
giving them
2 of
game,
You're
it.
though?
supposed to let them
Part-
know where to improve.
That was part 2
Right,
of it.
like,
are
Like,
you
part
giving-
2
If
of it's
that's
supposed to
really
be,
your
yo, you gotta
mans.
improve on X, Y, and
Yeah,
Z.
like yo, bro. Listen, I'm still because you looking bad. You making yourself look bad. So I'm like, yo, Pat, why you post that joint? Like, you don't know I do no business over there. Like, what?
That's
so you
why
gotta
though
give
they
them
don't
the game.
repost you. That's if you go back to the repost. That's why they don't. 'Cause they already know it's trash.
That's
So they
a
ain't. I ain't let nobody see I supported this dude.
That's
Hell
what
no.
I'm exactly.
Like,
So
'Cause that's what people do. Like even I don't even care. Honestly, I love her, but
Oh my
I
god.
got some soap. I got some soap or whatever, and I love the soap. It really worked for me. It worked for my face or whatever. And
But-
I'm the type of person
wait
I
for
like
that.
to do reviews. I like to do reviews, and people like my honest reviews.
Right.
So I was like, the soap really worked well, but basically like it crumbled type shit.
okay.
So I had to use it in pieces, but regardless of that, it worked for my skin. It took away my hyperpigmentation,
Yeah.
whatever,
Okay.
boom. So she asked me for the picture without what I said.
Oh.
But it's just like,
No,
why?
man.
Because
Oh,
it's
wow.
the product is a good product regardless. You just gotta
Yeah.
improve. But she wrote me, she was like, I'm gonna improve the product, whatever. But that's what you said to me. You could have reposted that and said, I'm gonna
Yeah,
improve.
let-
I'm working on improving
let
the
the customers
products.
know.
Ladies, get this right. Let
Yeah.
the customers know. Because there should be no reason why you're lying to your customers. I want to know, especially if I'm
Mhm.
paying a certain amount for something, I want to know if I'm buying it and it's something that I need to use consistently. If it's breaking in pieces, which means I'm gonna have to be spending more money at a time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And people love to see your growth. I don't think people realize
Right.
that.
Yeah,
Because
right.
like the next time you cop the soap and that shit work, you're gonna be like, yo, I remember when you couldn't
You
even.
gonna swear by
Bro.
that?
Like,
Facts.
people like to see your growth. Like, so if you messing up and she's trying to, and that was it wasn't like a horrible review.
it
You
wasn't
said like it
horrible.
was
I said it
breaking,
was
but the
No,
great.
I
soap was
seen
still
it.
lit.
It was
like-
you had the nice
Yeah, 'cause
pictures.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
When your story started, I was just like, oh my god, this is about to end bad.
No,
But
but that's what I'm saying.
And they usually do end bad too.
No, when it comes to supporting people's business, I don't usually have horrible experiences. I told you the only experiences I usually have bad is food, but that's usually because I get food late where I
Yeah.
live late. Then by the time I get it, it's cold and shit like
Mhm.
that. But other than that, usually, especially with black businesses, I haven't been one of those people. It's like, oh my god, I'm never supporting the black business again. It was so horrible. I really have not had a horrible
Mhm.
experience with a
Mhm.
black business.
Mhm.
Not once.
But-
So I'm sorry if you have that experience.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
have
don't
either.
think I've had
To
either.
be real.
I think people
what's
just be
up.
saying that. honestly, because people have attitudes, and then they'll be mad when somebody kind of comes back with that attitude and says, "Oh my God, I'm not supporting this business. She had an attitude." Well, bitch, you had an attitude first.
Right.
I get the customer's always right, but sometimes y'all need to relax.
Nah, we got it.
And I have a perfect example of that. There was one of my friends or whatever. She's a nail tech, and so shorty wasn't happy with her nails or whatever.
I remember this story. This shit got me hot.
So she had sent me the conversation, and she was going off on her, like being kind of like rude. And she was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you felt that way, but like, just let me know where I could improve." And she's still going. She's to the point where she's like, she keep redirecting her, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," like, like, and then to the point where she just got like, "All right, you know what? Like, fuck you, like,
you know what?
Fuck you. Don't come back. Fuck out of here. I don't need." You don't have to. You could say whatever. You could tell your friends not to come here. I don't care. Like, because now you're doing too much. Like,
it was, and then it went to the internet.
Oh, I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, like, but it was horrible to see because I liked the both of them. But to me, I felt like the customer was definitely wrong.
Yeah,
like if you didn't like the nails, you left without saying you left without saying you didn't like the nails. For one,
exactly.
Boom, you could have told me there. Two, I kept apologizing to you in private. You didn't want to accept. What did you want? A refund or something? Because since I wasn't about to give you your money, if you want a refund, you come back to the shop. I'll clip all the nails off.
She ended up like crediting her money, so she was like, "What you complaining for?"
Wait,
and she gave her the money back,
and she still came to the internet to complain.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Get her out of
here. Like a cry for attention.
And not even.
And she wasn't black,
in the
so I don't
customer's
like that.
mind. I don't know who y'all talking about, but in the customer's mind, she was like, "I gave her a chance." That's what it was. She gave her a chance. So now she pissed off. She gave her a chance.
But you got your money back.
But this is the thing. She went to her many times. Like, she's a whole customer of hers.
Oh, she's a regular.
She's a regular.
So what gave her a
I
chance?
didn't know that.
She stopped going to XYZ to give her a chance to do her nails. And now you ain't doing it right. You playing me. Yeah. Now I'm gonna violate you. Because now you're playing with my nails, and you know I like my nails.
Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I could understand if the nail tech didn't give you your money back. If you
probably gave her money back though after she said that.
One thing about my nails, I don't like them shits. I'm not going nowhere.
Nah, I got my nails done, and shorty messed my shit out.
Support black businesses. Support
Support
the non-popular people too. Like, really though.
You saying something?
She was saying something about her nails.
Support the non-popular people. Stop. But our culture's ran by popularity, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that with everything, man. It's like, you listen to the popular music. You're not really listening to a lot of people don't listen to underground music. A lot of people not wearing different clothing lines. You know, everybody want to wear the Polo, the Gucci, or all the expensive shit.
I'm gonna say this again, like I say it all the time, and I see people making memes out of it now. Your friends' clothing lines are designers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Ami LLC.
It really ain't no difference.
Is a designer
ain't
brand.
No difference between a polo shirt and a shirt that somebody really designed.
Different.
Every time I come here,
ain't nothing different but the price.
The only thing that's different is you don't know the motherfucker who made the polo.
Facts, and you don't know the person. Some people don't want to buy it just because somebody made it. Just because they know just because they know this person, made this. Like, we're not buying that.
Weird as hell.
People just don't want to support certain people.
That. He looked at me funny in 5th grade.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nah, I ain't buying that. Remember that time you had that argument with his shorty? Yeah, they do that.
Yeah,
they do that. That's what goes on in there.
Hold me down.
Right. It's about time.
Yeah, no, I'm just holding. Damn. Let's get into
I want to get into this
baby mother thing.
That's the one I want to get into.
You want to get into that? Because I'm a fan. I'm a spectator for this one. I'm gonna chime in, but
I don't.
Nah, we need the first hand baby fathers.
I don't got kids.
Baby mama drop.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got no kids.
I don't got kids. But
I don't have baby mothers.
I got friends that got kids. I've dated men that got kids. It's very weird. Baby mothers' obsessions with pretending to be single. You're not a single mother. Excuse me. You single because the baby daddy ain't with you no more.
Yeah,
but you are not.
Which you're
not a single mom. Single moms are somebody who has no father figure around. Their baby daddy's not around. No help financially, whatever. Like, you are not a single mom if your baby daddy is around, still helping you financially and taking care of your kids.
I just
You
feel like
just
you're not
single.
a single mom as long as the dad alive. You can always drop him off and run.
That too.
Like you ain't gotta keep your kid with you.
I ain't gonna lie. I never had to do that.
Like,
But if
bro.
I had to do that, it would have had to be done.
crying.
It would have had to been done.
There's
I
no
don't think
law
I've ever
saying
known
you had
anybody
to
that
keep
had
the
to drop their
kid,
kid off
ladies.
like
just
that.
just remember this,
So-
ladies. Like,
So what are they doing? Like, what do you mean? What's the obsession about? Like, what are they doing?
I
that,
don't know if like they don't understand what a single mother is.
Yeah.
Cause it's like when one thing don't go somebody's way, or when one thing is not done, it's like, oh, I do everything by myself. Like, first of all,
Okay.
it's a lot of baby mothers that go and brag about shit they are supposed to do. I take my son to all his doctor's appointments, and we do this, and I do this with my daughter, and we sit and do homework for 4 hours. Like, oh
No
yes,
shit.
Like,
yes.
Okay, mom.
That's what a mom does. I don't know what you waiting for. Like,
Right, you want a
there's That's not an
congratulations.
applause. Like, that's gonna happen regardless if you're married, if you're single, anything. Like, the mother, you're just a mother. You nurture. That's what you do. And it's like, if they don't get help with one thing, it's like, oh, well, I do this all by myself. Like, because one thing didn't happen. Or if they can't do stuff that they want to do that makes them feel like they're in a relationship, it's like, oh, I'm a single baby mother. Like, no, you're just single. Like,
It just dropped me.
you're just not. You don't have a man. Like, you're not a single mother. You're just single. Like, it gets like misinterpreted. I don't know. It's weird. I see it too much. I honestly, personally, have like a close friend that's like kind of doing it. It's like, bro, like people's trying, reaching out to you, and you over here like, oh no, because I'm by myself. Like, no, you're not. You're just not in a relationship no more. Like,
And you're not accepting the help that's being offered to you because you want to be stubborn and be mad. 'cause you ain't got a man.
I'm about to say, so is that coming like from bitterness? Like, that's what it sounds like.
Nah,
they
it's
sound.
kind of, just from what she said that there's a disagreement. Somebody don't want to do this, somebody want to do that, or somebody is like, and from there it's just like, it's a dub dance. My way to highway. On both ends, my way to highway.
That's why I ain't got no kids, man.
Right. Thank you.
I don't have those problems. You know what I mean?
Kids are evil anyway, and they just take all your money
I didn't say
and eat all your food.
Kids are not evil.
Kids are evil.
Nah,
They
they
really
evil.
I've
are.
met some evil kids.
All kids are evil.
All kids are
See?
evil.
All kids
Oh,
are evil.
damn.
Thank you.
All kids.
Well,
are
right?
evil, bro.
There we go.
Really?
Somebody's
All
nice at this
kids.
table.
Like,
No,
I feel like kids is so innocent that they're
They
evil.
That they are evil.
They're so innocent that they're evil.
Look
It's
so
like,
innocent.
it's
that
like
you're
you don't necessarily know how wrong of what you're doing, so you're gonna act on it without thinking about it.
yeah.
They evil and they broke.
She keeps saying
And they
broke, though.
taking all my money.
Them kids is broke. What they want is food and toys, like they could pay for it. Like, hello, when you get a job, that's when you can start asking for stuff.
Mm-mm.
And then they ask for shit and don't play with it.
And don't play with it.
I'm still trying to see the single mother thing yet, because I need like an example. Like, I need to know like
I was about to say something that I shouldn't say.
don't say a name. I just need like some. I need
You
like
can say
a
it.
concept. I
Okay.
need to know what's
No, I
going on
can't.
so I could chime
Say
in.
it.
I feel like I'm
Say
so
it.
like no knowledge
Okay,
on this
well,
topic.
Okay, so boom. Like my sister just
Put me on,
said,
let's
she's
go.
a single mother
Okay.
with someone just taking up space, right?
Mm.
So her baby father is around,
Okay.
Like he live with.
but hell no. My sister's a lesbian.
Yeah,
You know that?
Oh,
she
yeah,
don't
yeah.
swing that way no boat.
So he's
Shout out
around,
to
like
Sophia.
as in he's alive, and my niece go there sometime.
Okay.
But is he a real father? No.
Okay.
She
Wow.
spent most of the time with his girlfriend's family and all kinds of other stuff. You know how that go.
Mhm.
But I'm playing devil advocate real quick. Is
Please.
that any of y'all business? When her father takes her and whoever he leaves her with?
Absolutely, because you're supposed to be bonding with your father, not your father's
Absolutely.
girlfriend's grandmother and her
Face.
aunt and her cousin.
But that's your family.
That's whose family, not mine,
That's
and
her
not
family.
hers. No, it ain't.
If
Her father's her family. They ain't married.
but you can't, you don't control that relationship.
They not. I don't control the relationship, which is why she goes and does what she does. But when it
But I'm
starts
just saying
to
from
affect
the
the kid
father's
too,
perspective.
but it affects the kid because the kid wants to see the father. The kid don't want to see the father's girlfriend's cousin.
Now you're
you
right. My
know,
father
yeah.
used to do that to me. I was just playing devil's advocate. I had to.
Go, but
My
you
pops did that
you
to me. He
gotta
dropped
play-
me off to grandma's auntie.
Nah, you're
like,
right. I'm just saying.
Nigga did it to me. I
Girlfriend,
know what you're
girlfriend.
talking about. I just had to be the devil's
I
advocate
respect
real
that.
quick. Like
when
Nah, I
they start
respect
to
it.
affect the kid, it's just like because it's like you never with your kid at that point.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's like you technically you a single mom at that point. Like
So y'all saying
You're
they
not helping
should?
with nothing. You don't pay your child support, so it's just like what you do.
So
But pick up. And
so
drop
they're
off.
just single. They're not single mothers. Like, what are we saying here?
No, I'm trying to explain the difference. My sister, to me, is a single mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
That to
because
me is a
she's
single
like mainly
mom.
take care.
Yeah,
of everything.
the sole
Okay.
responsibility is on my sister.
Got you.
Mhm.
Like
got
to me, and from what I see, he don't do not a damn shit.
Okay.
Call me out. I'm sorry. I know his girlfriend be watching the podcast. Call me out if I see something different. I don't know, but you know,
Talk
from
about
what
it.
I
My God.
see, it be the girlfriend and her family taking care of my niece.
Okay.
Which I respect her for that, because like I said, they're not married.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're not married.
That's
So
what's
you know, you take on that role, and you know, shout out to you. I respect that, because a lot of women won't do that, and they'll be like, you know, like that ain't my
That
kid.
ain't my kid.
Mhm.
Like I don't give a shit. But you know, she step up and do what she got to do. But then there's the ones who are still getting help from their baby father, still drop the kid to the baby father every week. You know,
Okay.
baby father taking care of them 5 out of the 7 days out of the week. Sometimes,
5 out of
you
7.
know? And then they'll be coming on the internet like, I'm a single mom, I'm struggling, or you
Something
know.
stuck in my fucking throat. That's crazy.
So that's the difference.
Nah, but so now I get what you're saying. So you're saying if the father's around, they shouldn't be walking around saying, "I'm a single mom." I'm a single
Yes,
mom.
if the
Like,
father
yeah.
is
If the
involved
child-
and around and
It's like-
active.
We in this generation where bitches fiend to say that
They're
they're
a single
single mom.
mom.
Maybe 6 months
Mhm.
pregnant. I'm like, bro, why are you
Baby
bringing it
ain't
on
even-
You ain't even
yourself
give him
so
a chance
quick?
to not be a
Like,
father.
Did you
Baby's
did
still
you
in
give
the
him like
belly.
3 chances?
Like,
Maybe
And 6
like
months
Jesus.
is being nice.
Like-
No, I didn't say only financially. If he's there physically and financially, if he is fully involved in that child's life, if he takes the kids and he keeps the kids for days or weekends, I do not feel that you are a single mom. Do you feel that way as well?
I feel the same way.
Yes. Lena Rose, I'm not sure who that is.
Me
See, but then-
That's
either.
Angie.
I'm gonna
Let me
tell
see
you about
that.
something that I've been peeping on.
Yeah,
Like,
put me on. I'm here. I'm
And it's
soaking up the
crazy 'cause
knowledge right now.
I didn't know this was a thing until I started seeing it more and more.
Uh-huh.
But then there's females out here that like they really they see a dude and they want to have a kid with him, and they don't want him. They just want the kid with him,
That's normal.
by him.
Men do
I'm
that
not
too.
saying it's okay, but it's normal.
And it's like a whole agreement.
but
They be like,
it's
listen,
normal
Men do that
until
too.
until she ain't getting that support she thought she was gonna get.
exactly.
So that's when she start crying and saying, "Oh, he a deadbeat."
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. And that kind of starts that situation that Monica was talking about.
Don't get
Because
excited.
I've
Nah,
seen
we
that.
got you
I've
started.
seen like
It do be
it's been a
females,
like,
though.
it's
Go
a whole
ahead.
it's
It
a
be
whole
females
agreement.
ready to have a dude's baby just because he look good, and
Mhm.
oh, I know my kid gonna have
Right.
nice
Like
hair.
that.
Good hair.
I heard
Nice
that a lot.
eyes.
Yeah,
Like,
word.
He gonna be light skinned.
Yeah.
I got 4 kids.
I'm dead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's about to get themselves in trouble tonight. I gotta be careful out here.
I need a pen.
I
Let
ain't
me
say
start.
none
Let
of
me
that
start
to
counting.
you.
Monica
You
owes like
lying.
We
You
gonna
ain't
start-
say you ain't say that to
We
him.
gonna start using our marriage to bait y'all to give us money.
Right. He said you came to him like, yo, I'm ready to have your baby.
I feel
That's
like
what
some
he made
people
it
want to throw that single mom woe is me because the relationship with the father didn't work out the way they wanted to.
You could
That's
say
a
that again.
fact.
That's
Whole time
true.
the nigga probably got a serial killer gene. What?
Oh,
What?
what?
Wait,
Oh,
what just
who said
happened?
that?
Right.
When you want to have a kid with a random person just because
Oh, wait, where that came
Oh.
from? They got
different topics. My
This
fault.
thing got a little dark in
I
here.
respect
What?
that.
The next thing too is I seen females that watch their mother. They watch their mother struggle. So when they get in a situation where they have their own kids,
I
they be
say
like,
that all the
they be like,
time.
"Oh, I'm struggling."
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
These mothers, baby mothers, the grandmothers be influencing negative shit.
That's
Mhm.
Fuck
yeah.
him. You don't need him. I'll help you with the
Yeah, I
baby. Your
see,
mom should
man,
not be
I
helping
see
you
that
raise the
Yeah.
baby with
firsthand
you
right now with
because
some of my
she's
niggas.
telling you
Mm.
to do something. Like,
That's
you're a
fact.
mother. Do your own thing. You're gonna sit here take your mom advice. Your mother was a single mother.
Yeah, we're
Like,
Don't listen to her.
That shit always happens.
how the
Don't
fuck you
listen
think
to
she know how to
single-
co-parent?
single
Right.
parent mommy.
it's hard though not listening.
That
to
shit
your
always
mom,
happen.
bro.
Nah, that's
No.
yo, real quick though. That's
It is
great
hard. I
advice.
don't listen to
They
my
don't
mom.
never
Parents-
listen to their mom. All
this
of a sudden,
this
it's all
age of
listen.
parents need to realize that. Don't listen to your parents if they didn't have a father figure and a great communication with your father, your mother. If your parent didn't have great communication with your father, mother, vice versa, like don't sit
Right.
there and take that their advice. Their
Yeah.
advice is tainted, bro. Like
Cause y'all ain't
That's a
doing
leave that shit in the
nothing.
room.
Y'all ain't doing nothing but passing down the struggle,
Mhm.
man. Like,
Yep.
you
That's
know
how
what I'm
that's
saying?
how-
I
that's
hate
what I was
seeing,
thinking.
I
Repeating
hate
the
seeing that
same
shit.
shit.
And just
same
pass down the
toxic
same
cycles.
shit.
Mhm.
and don't.
Mhm.
It be a generation to generation struggle. Like nobody moved up in the family at all. From like generations, that's crazy. Like from generation to generation, nobody made no type of progress. And just
That's why I be yelling at my parents. Like, what did y'all do? Y'all just had me young. Like, what was wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all just had sex, bro. Like that wasn't all y'all was doing. Like,
they have no plan,
no money, no. Come on, y'all messed it all up. Now look what I gotta go do.
Like, y'all brought me into this world. Like
you ain't asked to be here.
You ain't leaving me with nothing, bro. Like nothing at all. Like, come on, help me.
That's the real shit
now
though.
I gotta start from scratch.
You want to be able to pass down something to your children. You know what I mean? Like,
generational.
My son, he owns 20% of my clothing line.
There you go. That's fire. Like, that's fire.
I had to keep 60%. I gave her the other 20%.
He said, 60 is good. 60 is good.
You know, because they outrule you after a while. You too old, Dad. Get out of here.
You still got whoa. You still got over 50. You good in the game. He's good in the game. You got over 50%. That's good money.
Mothers try to convince social media they the mother and the father so hard, and the fathers be trying to be there the whole time.
Yeah, women want to be.
A lot of women
want to be everything.
A lot of times.
Women want to be everything.
That's a lot of times.
They want to be Superman.
Yeah.
Well, that's like y'all said. I noticed that a lot of women, like y'all said before, I noticed a lot of women want to, saw their parents struggle and saw that they had to do certain things and feel like, okay, well, my mom did this and I had to do this.
I should be able to do it.
Following just because your mother struggled, that don't mean you gotta be stupid too.
Yeah, and parents and like he was saying, your parents be the one putting the bug in your ear, like, well, I did it, you could do it.
Right.
You see what I went through with your father?
Right. Like, actually, I barely saw it.
That's the line right there.
I don't know what happened, Dad.
Why would you assume this is gonna happen?
That's one of those lines.
I could not.
Yo, they ain't trying to make no improvement. They just be watching you go through the same thing. Like, they gonna learn. They let you learn by yourself. Let you run that brick wall. Like, damn. Yep, that's how parents be.
Your grandmother, the only one trying to save you half the time.
They grandma love.
They don't even have the answers.
Grandma always hold it down. That's a fact. Grandmothers be aware.
I feel like women have to let go of the pride of being a single woman. Children need both masculine and feminine energies in their lives. There's a thing men
have to let go of the relationship first.
There's things a man can give a child and woman can't, no matter how hard she tries, and vice versa. Guys also have to step up and stop allowing women to raise children alone like it's cool. You are absolutely right, Goose.
That's a whole nother topic.
You are absolutely
That is a whole nother topic, because dudes be having babies and just be gone.
I mean, but how y'all want women to not accept the fact that it's okay to be single when y'all be not wanting to be with these women? Like, sometimes it's okay to accept the reality. Like, all right, I might just be with myself forever, and it's okay. But why do you have to be with somebody? Like, society makes it feel like you have to like
that's what it is.
Marriage and certain relationships are an end all be all. Like, if you're not married or have a kid by a certain age, like there's something wrong with you. Why?
They make that like the American dream, like to get a career and be married, have a house, have kids. Yeah, the way picket fence with a tire swinging.
I'm still trying to go to the club at 30.
Right. I'm trying to go to the club. That's what it is. But that people think like, all right, if I didn't get married, like. Damn, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it correctly.
I mean, I want to get married, but it's not like my end all be all.
Yeah,
when did you know? Like, I
get the
first day he laid eyes on.
This is
the one. Yeah, tell me that. I want to hear that story, man.
I slid in her DMs. And I asked
wait, hold up.
Hold
up. What site was it on?
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram.
Shout out to
Instagram.
Yeah.
Slid in her DMs. I asked her to model my clothing brand.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think she was gonna do it, but she told me, it was a lot of pull and tug.
Okay, but wasn't easy.
I was like, I don't model.
Miss Awkward. Yeah,
I ain't no model.
I'm like, nah, you beautiful.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
what you talking about? You don't model. You don't got to model. You could just show up.
Woo!
I had to hype up real quick.
Smooth.
Okay. Like, okay, whatever.
She like that. She like that shit. She like that
story.
So she modeled the brand or whatever. She gonna tell y'all she ended up talking to me and sliding in my DMs.
I mean, she kind of did.
Nah, she did, but what happened was I didn't want to
I
mix
battled the
business with
brand,
pleasure.
and he never hit me up again.
Because I didn't want to mix business
He
with
was
pleasure.
trying
to play
I'm
hard.
talking to my boy Five at the time. I'm like, yo, I fuck with her. I fuck with her vibe. I fuck with everything about her. But bro, I don't want bitches. I don't want females to think that I'm hitting them up just to model
It's
my
okay,
brand
we
to get
say
some
bitches.
ass.
Yeah, it's all right.
Like, so it's like I was like, I don't want to, I don't want them to think like,
I
yo,
feel you.
Mhm.
You want to take that
he
approach.
hitting everybody up just for some
Right.
ass. Stay away from him. Look at the creep. Like I ain't want that shit. So I'm like, yo, I can't mix that.
Yeah.
She ended up sliding into my DMs as me and him is talking about it. Like we're literally
wow.
face to face talking about it. And I'm like,
Mind you,
yo,
That's
look.
guys, I
And
that's
did
when it was
so much
up.
hints.
And that's when
This was me shooting my shot. He posted food. I'm like, that looks good. He like, it was. I'm like,
Well, thanks for the
Damn.
conversation.
Yeah,
you didn't catch it?
Hey.
I didn't though. I didn't.
We never catch
I
it.
didn't.
Like,
Yeah,
I was never
ladies,
talking
real
to you
quick.
before. Now all of a sudden,
Never
you know
you
what I
have
mean?
to be direct with men if you
Yeah,
flirting and shit. We
facts.
don't get none of that. We be
Women be playing Jedi
Y'all
mind
be
tricks
playing
and shit.
oblivious.
Like,
You gotta think about
now we do though because it's scary. We don't know what you
Cause,
want. We don't
like
rejection.
if we jump out the window, if you jump out the window, they be like, nigga, I was just complimenting you on your food.
Yeah, I was just trying to be your friend.
Right.
I just messed up a whole friendship.
I got it
jumping out
wrong.
the window.
just to be an
Damn, I
advocate.
can't just give you a
be
compliment.
an advocate right
Exactly.
quick.
That, and then you look like the only creep.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
And then you know they all got friends, so she gonna go back and tell her handful of friends, and now you secluded on, and this is Staten Island. You secluded now.
You just
Yeah,
lost out
Like
on like
that's what happens,
Like,
bro.
don't
Like
go work with Bone.
Yo, you shoot.
Yeah, like-
That's a fact. You shoot one shot, that's like 20 shots in one.
you feel me, bro? Like you gotta
One shot
aim
is
that
really
shit
like 20,
precise,
yeah.
bro. Like
One shot might be like 15.
I had to look at her friends, see who they were. Like, did I ever shoot my shot with them? Did I ever do it? Like, I had to really dig into this shit. Like,
Yo, that's real. That is real, man.
Y'all are funny.
But so, I mean, when did you know, like, I want to marry you, shorty? Like,
damn.
like
It was what's crazy is people probably not gonna believe this because she was pregnant and shit when I proposed, but
Mhm.
it was before she got pregnant.
okay.
Like to be real, it was just her fake shooting her shot and like just coming at her energy. It was just like I never had it from a female before.
Right.
And on my end, I was just tired of playing females. I was just tired of being a dog. I was tired of like, having that dog mentality. So I'm just like, yo,
Feel
what
it.
if I go into this relationship with the 100%?
Mm.
Instead of giving it 20%, giving this other girl 30 and
Right,
shooting my
right.
40 over here. Nah, I'm gonna give her 100%. And you could tell actually I was talking to somebody at the time.
Mhm.
She sat down with me like, yo, this is what made me know she was the one. Actually,
Okay. Here we go.
There you go.
we sat down. She's like, oh, I want to be a girl. And I'm like, pretty much, I'm like, yo, I'm talking to other people. Give me a month to cut them off. Like, give me a month so nothing won't linger and no girl won't come around like, oh, I was just fucking him. I was just doing this. I was like,
Mhm.
give it a month. When she looked me dead in my eyes, was like, I like that right there was like, you gonna give me a month to cut girls off?
It was
For
a hot
real?
girl
For real?
summer.
Like, it was like, what? Lit. Like, but
Niggas
that's
like, I
what
got
made
some
me
people
know.
to cut off too.
Saying,
It's
'cause
okay.
Because she's meeting you halfway on the risk.
Yeah, it was
That's what I'm about to
exactly.
say.
And I
That
never
means
had
you
so
got
no-
out
people cut
there,
up too.
she-
She's like, you
she
too?
meet you halfway.
She met me halfway, pretty much. So I was like, nah, I gotta
Yo,
give
women
her that
is
much.
slick, bro. We be mad hype. Like, yo, she gonna
But that's
she
what I'm
has people to
saying
cut
though.
up too,
She's lucky though, because you could
Oh, I
have
knew
like,
that.
right?
But that's why I told her to give me the month.
Yeah.
Like, you cut off your people,
Right, you
I
do
cut off
you,
my
let me
people.
do me.
Nothing else gonna
Man.
linger. Now let's jump into this. As soon as she told me, yeah, I'm like, oh, she different. I bet that's fire.
So y'all started off on like a good that sounded like a good
Word.
foundation.
Good
You know what I'm
communication.
saying?
Communication.
There was no
See?
chicks lingering, and that's
Community.
what made the relationship healthy.
We say this every week. Communication gets you a long way.
Mhm.
Word. There's people that
Talk.
been in relationships for many, many years and can't do what y'all did. That's what's
Fact.
Now, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
we already said
Oh
fact.
damn!
Yeah,
we
you
all
caught
just
me
said
slipping
it.
on
No,
that.
it's
one.
like a whole table set.
How we all just a
Yeah.
rippling effect.
I told you I'm baiting it.
That's crazy. I'm really the only one putting money.
Feel
in.
like
I put
I'm
it.
at-
I put like 6.
At
My
this
singles
point,
is
I
in the
might as well
car.
take my
Cash
money
up,
back.
like
Nah,
nine.
I need some singles out of that.
I think I'm at like 9.
But I know you wanted to get into the every man cheats.
Yeah, because when
I'm
I
gonna let
was
you
up
get into that
here,
because we got some time.
y'all was all.
What
Oh,
episode is that? I don't even
oh,
remember
man,
that.
It might have been
I
like
remember
3.
Sheesh.
Everybody
That
said
was
that,
the
or
beginning.
just Nook?
Him.
that.
He right there.
Him did it.
Okay.
Every man
Him
cheat.
said it.
Well, ooh, I
I
got
don't-
a question then.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So
Okay, thank you.
that's what I was gonna
appreciate
say.
that.
What do you consider cheating?
Yeah,
then?
here we
Because
go.
like,
That's what
is
it is.
Here we
texting
go.
other women
Here we
considered
go.
cheating?
Oh, y'all
To
getting
me, that's
deep into
considered
it.
cheating.
I thought you just meant in general.
Well,
or men
I
cheat.
did
'Cause
mean
I
just-
cheated before. I ain't cheating now. Like I ain't cheating with her, but I cheated on other
Right.
women. So yeah, I cheated. I guess. I'm a
Yeah.
cheater.
But then that doesn't count as all men cheat, because then I think he means like all men cheat forever. Like that's just something that's gonna happen.
forever,
Men-
ever. Ever?
No, I don't.
Nah.
Like, I don't want to say that because there are. It's like a handful of good men.
You
out
don't
there.
even want to say it.
Because it's like I really.
Because he don't believe in
Yeah, in my
himself.
heart, I don't believe that. Like I don't believe that. I feel like every marriage that you see out there, like them 30-year, 40-year marriages,
Oh yeah.
something
Well, yo,
happened.
Yeah.
Yo,
It didn't go
Hey,
through.
listen, if it's
I had
It
no
didn't
idea,
go
man.
through
Yo,
30,
something
40.
happened.
Before you keep
Yeah,
going,
something
though,
happened.
Just be careful what you say, because we already got the bad rappers, Geminis. They looking. They
I-
looking for
I'm
this type of
keeping- I be keeping
conversation.
it-
Yeah, watch out,
listen.
because Kanye and Kim getting divorced.
And
I'm
y'all-
scared. I'm
and-
scared.
They
and-
looking to see what you.
If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying. You open to challenge my opinion. I'm saying
Daquan said he don't agree with that.
who that.
That's another gem.
I don't
Yeah.
agree with
Oh,
that.
and he-
And listen, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying because there are relationships out there where men have never cheated. But
It's the
how rare
mentality.
is that?
Because I'm gonna give it to you.
That's
like
all I'm
this.
saying.
It's the mentality you go into your relationship.
Mhm.
Because I went into this relationship on some. I'm gonna make it my business not to cheat. So now
Yes.
if this relationship don't work, I know finally my relationship didn't work because I didn't cheat. Like
Right.
if I
Yeah,
keep that out
okay.
the relationship, let's see how far we gonna get.
Right.
Because all my other ones got messed
Yeah.
up because I was out there
Cheating.
cheating. So I was like, all right, cool, let me fix it. Don't cheat no
See,
more.
Don't-
And you did something like Pat said. You did something a lot of people don't do. A lot of people don't even drop their baggage before they jump into a relationship
Oh,
with
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
A lot of people
they
still
just hop into the relationship.
they still jump into a relationship, but they still got their side joints
Yeah.
that they had before
Baby
they
mother
got there.
lingering, baby
Yeah, baby
father
mom
lingering.
lingering.
Mhm.
Something like it's like something bound to happen. Like, and I'm not like I said. I'm saying
Mhm.
shit. Like 80%
read this.
of dudes be cheating, bro. Like
I
keep it
think
as
70.
okay. I could go with that. 70.
Takina made a really good
What'd
point.
she
She
say?
said long-lasting relationships come with a lot of forgiveness, and forgiveness does not mean being stupid. Forgiveness and stupidity are two different things.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
But
now,
some men don't have to cheat if your wife is freaky.
right.
Hey, if you got the wife that's
But
into
even
all of
then-
that nasty stuff, you
See,
gonna
but
what
that's
you need to
another
cheat
thing.
for?
Like
Even
men
men
like
get
to marry
greedy.
people
I'm saying, yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
not
It's
really.
times I've been
You was
greedy.
gonna
I'm
say
not
that?
getting
Go
It's
ahead,
times
go
I've
ahead,
been
go ahead.
greedy.
Oh, I ain't getting
Definitely
greedy.
times I've been
No, but
greedy.
no,
Oh,
she was,
alright.
but she was about to say like men don't marry women that they know are like they know.
They
if
know
you
a
want
freaky?
a threesome, right? Like,
Oh, you're not
say-
marrying a bitch that's giving threesomes? I'm
A
marrying.
lot
I'm
of-
not
a lot of
saying that.
men
I'm
are-
marrying a bitch
A
that
lot
went
of
with
men
the
are too
orgies.
ashamed
I'm
of what
sorry.
other men are gonna
Crazy.
think
I'm sorry.
about the
Back-
women that they
Right.
date
What?
that they don't want to marry
Don't-
those.
it
type
wasn't
of
her,
women.
like-
Exactly. But
That's
I'm
what I've
saying a
noticed.
lot of men, like, all right, so say a man want a threesome, like he's married to this woman, but he always wanted a threesome. But if your wife wasn't into that,
You should have known that
yeah,
before you married
exactly.
her.
Right.
So you're
That's
not supposed
all.
to be jumping into this
He'd be
relationship.
like,
should've-
So,
I hate that she don't like women. Like,
right.
Right.
You
You
should have
didn't-
known
you
that
didn't
before.
know that,
then,
right?
like-
but I'm saying like,
And the thing is, there's different females out there that's into everything. Or so you're gonna find somebody that's gonna be
Yeah.
into what you into.
You're gonna find somebody that's into you. You just gotta don't jump into it too quick. Like
Yeah.
everybody be fiending for a relationship to last long. Just date. Stop getting into
Mhm.
relationships. Date.
Mhm.
right.
Thank you.
Ladies, don't be afraid to date. And fellas, stop calling girls hoes because they date.
There you go.
That's
Talk that
great.
shit.
Niggas be telling you, oh yeah, she dated 3 niggas. Duh.
That's
She ain't
Duh.
had no
Like,
man.
Like,
What the hell
goddamn,
was you
bro.
supposed to
Y'all supposed to
do?
take
That's
her
why you're
out,
not supposed
flash,
to be
wine, and
asking.
dine, talk to each other, and figure each other out.
Like,
And that's because people assume that because you're dating multiple people that you're having sex with
Mhm.
all of them, which is very
yeah, that's the
annoying.
stigma
That
we need to
too.
take away from that too.
And you know-
Dating don't mean y'all having sex.
and we be the biggest hoes, and we be mad at females, and they be.
Talking
You
about,
know,
that's
these
why though
bodies
we
we
be
got.
mad, ladies.
Talking about
Real
your
quick, I'm about
body
to
is
drop a
your
bomb on y'all.
body is
Ladies,
a temple, nigga.
That's
too.
why
Like,
we
you
be
still be
mad
giving to
though,
everybody.
because we know what we would do.
Mhm.
So, and we know we did it with other females. So we
Yeah.
like, what makes you different?
Mhm.
That's why we act like
We're like,
that.
I asked
that's-
somebody like you, but
yeah, like that's the
that's a fact.
logistics on it.
Damn, I said it again.
See, that's what I was saying. People marry people that look good for the part,
Yeah,
but be miserable as. That's
people be
AF.
scared to marry
That's
ugly
what I
people.
was gonna say.
What?
No, listen,
No,
you could
they do.
meet. That's
But
a
people be scared to marry.
you
ugly
could meet
people because of
somebody-
what everybody else.
Oh,
gonna
right.
say.
You could meet
man.
an ugly person, or like
I'm-
let's say a medium person. You know, let's not say like
Medium
super. Let's
ugly.
give a 4, right? 4 or 5.
4 is not medium ugly.
What's medium ugly?
That's
3.
4 is
Nah,
ugly.
four-
Oh, 4 is ugly. What's medium ugly? Like a
Medium ugly
6.
is
Six, 6, 7.
Yeah,
All right, so it's 6, right? But you'll be scared, like, damn, if I get with this 6, people gonna be like, yo, you got with that? People gonna be people be really
be
scared
too
of judgment.
worried about
like,
what everybody
super
else
That's
scared.
why as a man, you
said.
got to make a body get right, go work out, make her look good.
See
But
now,
that's-
see what he just
Now,
said?
now.
but you gotta make your girl look appealing to everybody else, but
Not to
because
you.
what everybody else
To
is gonna
you.
say.
Yeah,
But you
to
thought
you.
she was appealing before. Obviously, that's
He
why
probably
you
didn't
got
think
with
that. He
her.
probably just liked the personality.
That's good. That's true too.
Now,
He ain't
see,
like
I
the
agree
body
with
part,
that.
so he like, yo, let's go fix that up.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
right.
yeah, and I can't blame
You're right.
nobody for that. Because listen, you gotta tell her, I want to stay with you, but we gotta
Cool peoples. I like the
something gotta
vibe.
give,
but-
baby. Like,
All
Come
right.
on, let's go
You gotta
jogging.
Meet
Let's
me a little.
you gotta
You
meet
gotta
me
meet me in the
somewhere.
middle.
That's the truth, though.
Y'all annoying.
But all I'm saying, end of the day, 70% of men be cheating. All them 30, 40-year relationships, something
They
happened.
still
They
go-
forgave that man for something. Maybe he forgave her for something.
Mhm.
We
We
don't
don't talk about
But
that.
listen,
Yeah, we don't talk about that
I had
either.
older
90%
couples
of women
telling
cheat.
me. I had
If
older
it's
couples
70%
telling me the
of
key
men
to
is-
their relationship was cheating a little. Honestly,
It's, I think because me
Yo,
personally,
I ain't gonna lie. I heard that before.
I'm
I'm
like-
not even gonna lie.
I commend anybody that's been in a relationship with somebody for 50 years and you just had sex with the same person for 50 years.
Like, that
is,
sounds
like
depressing.
that sounds
that's-
very depressing. Don't do that to me because we just got married.
Like
guys.
at
Come on.
some
Come
point
on,
in
guys.
time, we had to have
Come
some
on.
type of fun somewhere. We went on a vacation and did
That
something.
shit gonna start sagging. She gonna start
You
looking
gotta
at me
let-
different.
I gotta
Come
watch
on, man.
somebody take a
Yeah,
dick or
like, we
something.
gotta do
I don't wanna
something.
do
Like
it.
this is crazy.
Let's
Like,
pull this bitch in on vacation. Come
and
on,
I think
come on.
that's what
You
this
want a drink?
I think that's what this generation birthed. Just a bunch of freaks. Like we all out here on some freaky shit. Like, listen, I can't be having sex.
That
with
was the
same
only thing
person
my
for-
parents had to offer me.
What?
The only thing I knew. Nigga, listen, you heard the R&B songs we was playing to us,
Right.
kids.
Rocking, knocking the boots, and
Come
all
on,
kinds
man.
of shit.
That's
Please.
they don't make them like they
Watching
used to
men
though, boy.
grind on the
Man.
floor and shit.
Right.
They was wilding.
They used to really.
You ain't
want to
go to one of those. You can let your girl go to one of those concerts. Like what? Nah, you ain't. What? What concert you going to? Nah, you staying home tonight. Tripping. But like I said, shout out to all the faithful men out there. I asked. All right.
You
I asked
said that
him
like
this
you were
question last week. How many good men do you know?
I
You
know,
personally,
Oh.
both of y'all.
Mm.
Y'all could both answer
I
this
know a
question.
lot.
I thought about you when he said that.
I
too.
know a lot, honestly, bro. That might shock you, but to be
Yeah,
real,
no, I would love to hear that.
I started surrounding myself by those men.
I
Like
like that.
there were certain people I had to let go because they ain't, they wasn't in line with how
I
we was
like
built
that.
in a sense. So it's like, nah, I fall back from you.
I like that.
But right now in my life, right now at this moment, I'm around at least 5 good men
That's good.
that'll check me
Five
too.
good men is good.
That's
That'll
good.
check me and let me know if I'm wrong.
A
I
lot
think-
of niggas don't even have one good.
I
man.
think
Yeah.
I need to take his
So
advice
five is
out there.
good.
I think I need to take your advice out there. And like if I, because that's important. Because if you're around all this,
I
don't want to say negativity,
make
but if you're around
friendships now.
single people that's doing them, you might you want to get sucked back into that lifestyle.
Mhm.
It depends on what lifestyle you living at the time, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're in a relationship or you can't, like my man Drew married, like he be around, like he don't come around
Yeah.
us like that no more.
Yeah, I know.
Nah,
You know
I
what I'm
even
saying?
got like
But he still pop
one
up how and
single
that, but
friend.
like
Did he gain some married
two
friends?
maybe.
yeah, he
He
changed.
just don't
He be
know.
hanging around people, go to church and all that good stuff. So hang around like that positive. I don't be going to church.
He hang around people
Hang
that's
around
single.
people that be in it. Nah, he hang around married.
He
I
doing
think I
something
think you
good.
have to do that. Like married men have to hang around other like. Is that true? Do you hang around other single people and just is okay?
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
do.
Malika told me when I got married that I'm gonna have to get married friends. She
Yeah,
was
you need-
like,
do you need
gotta
married
get
friends?
You do
friends.
need them,
You
but
do.
they're not.
Oh, you have to.
They're not the only people you need.
Yeah,
You still
they're
need
not
your
the only
single
people
friends.
you need,
Because
but
when you
you're
can't
gonna
call
do
your
them.
married friends, because their
Mm.
wife got
We
them
not
locked
gonna
up.
know what you're going through. Like you need somebody to know what
Mhm.
you're going through.
Yes.
You need some people to relate to you
That's
at
true.
all times.
Mhm.
Yeah, because if you're looking for advice, you can't call me. Like,
Right, and then you're gonna be mad sometimes.
Look,
your
what should I
single
do? I'm like,
friends
leave
going
her.
Nah,
out.
you know what I
Well,
do?
we out to the
Come back to the streets.
Right.
I'll
Single
call
friends
my
out all
single
the time.
friends, and I know don't ever listen to that shit.
Yes.
I'll call him be like, "Yo, man, you won't believe what she did." He'll be like, "Man, I would have I won't do that."
Bang on.
Stupid. Like, the hell wrong with
I'll be
you?
right back on the block with you.
But that's what they want.
And that's why you single,
what
dummy.
they
Like,
Hold on.
That is exactly what they want.
Talk about that.
That
please.
is exactly what they want. And I'm not even gonna say single men,
Talk
single
about
women too. Like you gotta watch the single friends that
Talk
you
about
talk
that.
to, because a lot of
Yeah.
women will literally
Yeah.
steer you in the wrong
Mhm.
direction,
Yes.
and men because they want you to be
Yes.
out there gallivanting in the streets
Yes.
with them,
and then I'm
My
bitches be
friends
jealous.
they don't
want you to be
because
happy,
they-
bro.
Yeah,
my
hell
single
yeah.
friends when I
Be
first
low-key
got with
shady.
Monica, they was like that. Like, nah, bro, you ain't doing this no more. You ain't. Nah, you lying. I'm like, nah, I'm dead ass. Nah, let's go do this. No.
They can't
Like, let's go
it.
talk to this girl.
They
We in the
can't
club
believe
and all
it.
of that. They like, yo, come on, walk over here with me to talk to this one. Nah, I can't do that no
They
more.
can't believe it.
I'm not your wingman no more. Like,
I can't do that. I can't do that. I
they
gotta
heartbroken now. Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. It's like, yeah.
It's like
Like
men never want to see the dynasty end. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we never want the dynasty to be over. And it's like,
don't
yo, you
ever
leaving the
wanna grow
friend? You
up.
leaving?
Yep.
Nah, it's not. We still got like 5 more years, bro. You can't do that.
No, push the 30, hang
Right.
it
You
Shit
know what
got
I'm
me
saying?
tight,
I
though.
still feel young. That's the problem. Like,
my thing is, why I stayed the way is I started seeing certain friends get married and they just got married out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, y'all ain't even tell me y'all broke away. It's like, you know, we in a club together doing that X, Y, Z, and now wait, we ain't fucking bitches no more. We ain't picking up nobody.
No, we ain't
Oh, you
doing it.
married?
Yeah,
Work?
man, it's
Damn.
different now, bro. Like,
So
yo,
you just hit me with, all right, bet, cool. Like,
play the jerseys hung up. Put the jersey up. A lot of men don't want you to hang your friends don't want you to hang your jersey up. They want you to be out there running the streets with them forever. And
That's bad. But
What
I'm
happened?
sorry, I just got a text message.
Oh,
that I just saw.
and most of them be in a bad situation too. That's why
Everybody
they want you to come
that's
back.
tuning in, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now.
shout out to y'all.
Everybody.
Yeah, shout out to
that's
everybody that's
tuned
tuned in. What happened? Somebody said some
Nothing.
funny shit. Oh, shout out to everybody
in.
that's
Somebody
tuned in.
tuned in.
Oh,
Somebody.
now you got me want to look through the Jones. Like, what's going on?
Dang,
Listen,
I'm not
now
even
because I'm
on
nosy. You
Facebook.
can't
That's
tell
why
me.
I got the screenshot because I'm not friends with the person, so I didn't know that they was watching. But
I probably know who
Ooh.
you're talking about. But all right, anyway.
What up? Hey,
So
how
I do.
I
do wanna-
I'ma beat your ass.
I
don't
do
say
wanna,
that.
um,
Allegedly.
I do want to wish y'all a happy marriage and all that good
I'm
shit.
just
You know what I'm
playing.
saying? Like real talk. I commend anybody I see get married because I don't see it often out here. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of
I
baby
definitely
showers,
big
not
that shit
enough
up. You know what I mean? Real
marriages.
talk. Yeah, a lot of baby showers, not marriages. So I commend anybody I see making that step. You know what I mean? That's real man shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
I
that.
dig it. You know what I mean? I respect it.
Can we get into a different topic real quick? Just
You want to get one
real
more?
quick.
Yeah, but go ahead. Do
I
that.
want to get into the temptation part because
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
men think that temptation
Oh,
on
yes.
social media
Damn, we
and
should've
stuff,
been
or
did that.
temptation
Oh.
with being in a relationship is
Mhm.
only hard for y'all, but it's not.
But it's not.
It's not. It's really not. Like,
I always thought women
especially
had better control.
we do have better
They do.
control,
They don't.
No, they don't. No,
but
the
we
fuck
don't
they
at
don't.
the same time.
No, they
like,
don't. They just better at hiding it. Don't believe
Go ahead,
that.
Millie. Tell you guys. Talk. Let me hear what you guys say. 'Cause we need to.
He just shut my shit down. He was actually right because I was about to lie. We are definitely better at hiding it. You know, and I say that all the time. Men cannot cheat. You guys are horrible cheaters.
Yeah, women just smart. Like
You guys, you stop following normal routine.
You know what it is,
all
too?
The time.
men get so hyped when you get away with something.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
got push a little more.
No, not that too, but your mind gets away from the fact that she might be doing something. You're so
Mhm.
happy with what you got away with that you ain't thinking about what she getting
No,
away with.
men just be
You just so
full
caught
of
up in your own
themselves.
world, like yeah.
She just walking out naked with a trench coat.
You
See you
like,
later, baby.
right, like, facts, like you in your own world, like yeah, I just came back and doing my own thing.
Yep.
You
I'll
chilling.
go into the
Like, baby, where you
club.
going? Where she going?
Oh, you look nice, babe. I know.
Nah, but women are super slick with it. But women get offered sex all the time.
Mhm.
Men don't. You know,
Men
there's
don't
certain
get offered
men
sex.
out
It
there
don't-
that's popular.
it don't
Nah,
change
men don't
because
get
you
offered
posting-
sex.
It don't change
Ain't
because
no
you
chick
posting
sliding
your partner.
DM like
either.
you.
Yeah,
It doesn't
not-
change because you're posting
Yeah,
your
it's
partner.
I thought it
either.
would.
Only celebrity
gonna
men
lie.
get
I
that.
really
That makes
thought it
people
would.
bother you more. It's
But-
It
like
gets worse.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, she with that nigga. Let me see what
Hell
I could,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Chicks
They wanna-
test
they
you
wanna
every
crack-
single
they wanna
day.
crack the code.
They
They
wanna
wanna
see
crack
why.
the
I love that
They
shit
wanna-
though, cause chicks test you test me every day in my relationship. Like,
Mhm.
oh hey, how
Somebody
you
DM
doing?
the other day, she was like,
Yo,
give
what's
me your
good?
number, daddy.
No funny shit. I've showed her like, yo, you know, I'm thinking she's setting me
Right,
up. Like,
right,
yo,
you said
this
this
your
joke.
friend? Stop playing with me. Like,
Nah.
we're not doing that. Like, I'm ready to bomb her shit. Like,
Nah, when a man asks me if I know who a girl is, I know he think I'm trying to set him
Right,
up.
like, yo, you know
But
shorty?
I be
Like,
like,
who the fuck is that?
no.
Fuck, she
I
hit
do
me
not
up
know
for
her.
random and
she
shit.
ain't
I
got
don't know
nobody
her.
else following us. Like 2 other friends. I'm like, alright.
We ain't got no
People
mutual.
are
Who is this? Like,
yeah, like
nah, but like only celebrity, like probably celebrity men get offered, or you got
Yeah,
the bag
the
or
bag, yeah.
whatever like that. But like
As long
even
as chicks
ugly
think-
women,
That's how Offset keep
even
getting
ugly,
caught up.
even ugly women get offered sex, especially in this
Yeah,
day and age, because
yeah.
even the
I mean,
ugly
Especially the
jobs.
ones with fat.
Well,
Now
and
it might
men
have
get
changed
offered
now.
sex. It just don't come across as sex, but
Hmm.
that's
Because
what it
we
really
stupid.
means.
but that's back
Yeah.
to what he
That's
said earlier,
interesting.
and what I've been saying in other shows. Like I can't
They
catch
be
mixed
Because we
indirect.
dumb.
signals.
Yeah, we dumb.
My
Men are
antennas
dumb.
do not.
Y'all
be
know we
catching
dumb,
the
and then
mixed
y'all get mad that
signals.
we dumb. That should be weird.
Right, like you
They
know,
be like, oh, they so
you
stupid.
knew I wouldn't
He
know
never
that.
got the hint. You knew that. You knew I was
You knew I
gonna
wouldn't
get
get
the
the
hint.
hit.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
you still do the
You
hit.
here, girl? We
The
talked about
antennas
you
be
earlier.
here. The mixed signals be going. There.
Yeah, but it's like, and like
For
I
real.
said, it's like you don't. Sometimes you don't want to jump out the window because you don't want to seem like you
Exactly, yeah.
fiending. Like, oh, like,
Mhm.
because then she like
I
some girls
jumped
be like,
out
oh,
the
he probably do that
window.
with everybody. Like,
You
That's
jumped
a
out the
fact.
window and you
she's
get
like,
hit with
I
that.
really just thought the jerk chicken looked good. Like that's it. And then
Mhm.
you're like, damn, I thought she was trying to holler at me on the low.
But there's been times that females switch it up too. Like they'll be like, "Oh, like nah, it wasn't that type of party," and then they see you with somebody else, or the situation changed. Now they're like, "Oh, but I ran down on you."
I
You ain't went
seen.
down on me.
Yeah, because there's sometimes that I wanted a nigga and I'm like, and then I see him with somebody else and I'm like, I might want you.
It's like, hold on.
He
Go.
looks
Yeah,
scared.
he look
They be
Hell,
yo. That's why I
he
said
cute.
they yo. When you get another girl, they be on you more because they be thinking like, oh, he's gonna be available. Ain't nobody checking for that nigga.
But you know
Word.
You
what?
pop out with
Men
a
are
joint.
so stupid that they fall for it. Y'all
Yeah.
really be falling for it. Because there's some men that I see they get in a relationship and I don't want them. And I'll be like, all right, let me just slide and
Niggas
see. And they
believe a
really
whole
be
girl that
falling
likes
for the
them.
I was
crowd.
telling
That's
niggas
be with a girl that just
When
wanna
you-
talk to
That's
them
because
for the
we
moment.
When you-
stupid.
I know,
and
'cause
y'all taking advantage of
'cause
us.
I
This
be
ain't
telling
even fair
people-
at this point.
when you a man, you
Paybacks
fighting,
a bit.
you fighting against yourself and like your dick. Like it's just
Yeah.
like because even
And he always
overpowers your mind. You be because you be looking at Shorty like, nah, really.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
think like, nah, bro, come on, yeah, come on, let's go. You like, all right,
and
come on.
it's worse for a man because like our dick ain't got no brain, but that's what we dig with. Like,
Like, just jerk it off.
shit ain't
Y'all
got
gotta go through with the act.
That's a
That don't work
it's
all the
like-
time.
That's an ego.
That's a temporary
It
fix.
is an ego.
It is an ego thing.
It is
That's how a lot of men are
because
brought
we
up.
can't
Like,
just jerk off,
that's why
but we
I
rather
don't.
the woman finish because
Exactly,
girl, you
exactly.
got it up.
No.
Word.
That's how we.
There's
think.
no
That's
way.
why y'all do cheating.
Nah, but that's what I said. Like a lot of like the hormones take over because like after you bust the nut, niggas be like, I ain't have to do that.
No.
Yo, I'm
Yes.
telling you.
Yes.
And then y'all
telling
be
you.
mad, especially when the girl was ugly.
You be like, yeah, because like you bust the nut, you be like, you start looking at Shorty like,
I ain't even need to go
I
that
ain't
route.
have to do that.
Now
Why?
your girl
What
gonna
the
fuck?
flame you when she find out.
I was telling my
Right.
man.
That ugly bitch.
I told my man,
Oh,
me and my
man.
man's had this
Yo,
conversation because he had it. I said, listen, like nowadays, if you cheating on your Shorty, she got to be bad. I was like, you can't be out.
Exact word.
Because if she catch you with some ugly looking
Mhm.
thing,
Yeah,
She not gonna let you live
She's
it
not
down.
gonna let
Nope.
you live it down.
if she bad,
Fuck
she's
her.
still gonna be
Never will.
Social
mad.
media not letting you live it down.
Like
She
she's
br-
still
she
gonna be
bring that shit to
mad,
social
but
media,
at
it's a
least she'll
wrap.
be like, at least she was cute though.
Not only
At
that,
least my
but-
man got
They
taste.
never
But, yo,
That's the problem. They're
But you
never
know
cute.
how hard it is to dub the situation as an adult, like that. Like you sat there, like when you was in high school, you nutted, you ain't want her there. You like, all right, my mom about to come home. As an adult, you can't be like, all right, my mom about to come home. It's like, damn, I just gotta live
It's
with
like,
this.
nah.
No, you don't.
No, you could just say you can go
You
home.
ready to go?
Nah, see,
Nah,
they're not doing that.
What you about to
do?
What you about to do?
What
though?
you about to do?
Because I'm about to
Word.
get in the
I
shower.
gotta go
What you
out.
about to do?
Like if you trying to allow them too long, like bro, I gotta go.
Or for the females out there that like the hood dudes, oh yeah, I'm about to go make this pop.
Right?
Mhm.
No, because then the bitch gonna want to take the ride with you. You know, bitches
Nah, I be
love
like,
the
yo,
joke
that's
ride.
like, your
Nah,
Uber
nah,
is
I
out.
was
Your
just
Uber is
about to say,
outside.
Oh, we going? Where we going?
Your Uber is outside. Thank you.
You know they
Nah,
always gotta make a pop to Tottenville. That's
Make
what
the
it
pop.
crackers.
it's
Oh.
shoot, yeah,
Gotta
you
make
in
the pop.
it's
to Tottenville.
but
Tell you.
Nah, no funny.
women get a lot of temptation. Yeah, I do. But like
We
I said, like
do.
women just move slick, man. Like you wouldn't even know she did you filthy, man. Like
Yeah, word.
you wouldn't even.
If y'all move, it's not.
And, like,
we don't move slick.
We
We
just
move
smart.
I never understood. I never understood
the.
I never understood the Mario Winans song. I don't want to know until I got
Yo,
older.
we were just
Bro,
playing
we
that the
was-
other day.
I
That
don't
nigga
wanna
had
know.
problems. We was like,
It's
why
something
was he
wrong with him.
saying?
If you
He's
play,
smart. Why would
you
I
don't want to
know?
know. No, because it's real shit. I
Did
don't
you
wanna
see the
know.
video?
You really
He
wanna know
seen
if
her
the man
on
is
video
playing?
with
No,
the
you
next
don't.
nigga.
Oh yeah, he was tripping in the
He was
video.
still like,
in the
nah,
video,
I
he
don't
was
want to
wild.
know.
Into the screen.
But he was
Bro,
all up in the
you
tea,
want to
like-
know. You need to know. You need to leave. Actually, you need to go
to know she's wild.
check in the clinic or
Right.
something.
See, that's what I be saying
Need to
to
go
people.
get with her friend.
Y'all think
Something
men don't
like-
cry and stay.
Get your
Niggas
get
cry
back.
and stay.
Yeah,
No, niggas do cry.
Some, yo, niggas
Oh,
be head
no.
over. Some niggas be head over heels for they women, man. Like, don't get it fucked up.
Some
Some
niggas be getting
stupid over
treated
them
like
women.
shit. Yeah.
Man.
You
Sheesh.
said niggas. That's not part of the word.
Is it? Yes, it was.
Y'all don't even
Damn,
know
we
the
was saying-
words.
Is
Just
it
saying.
niggas?
That's why I just put 3. Wait, hold that.
It
Anyway,
was facts and niggas, right?
yeah.
You
So
right.
there's a lot of money.
That means I need to put some money
Yeah,
in the
you
jar.
gotta
I
just
said
throw
niggas
some
like,
money
I'm
in
putting
there.
$3 in the jar.
Made me forget what I was saying.
Pat, all of y'all, it's all right. I forgot. Cash App.
But hold up, let me y'all want to get because we got to wrap this up soon.
Oh, what time is it?
It's 9:46.
Oh
Oh
shit.
no, we got time.
We got time.
Little bit.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
It's supposed to be 10 o'clock.
Why
y'all
thought y'all
8:30 now?
Because we got till
Oh, yeah,
10.
it's about 10 o'clock.
We got till 10:30, but
sometime
we don't want to run up the live
Yeah,
for too
word.
long because it fucks up YouTube. Anyway, if y'all got any final takes on that about the women having the temptation, because
Yes.
yeah. Any final takes on
it's
that?
kind of hard, with or without posting that you're in a relationship. You could not post that you're in
We're
a
gonna go
relationship.
around the
You
table.
could keep on posting
okay.
regular, and you could post like you single. People still gonna be writing you.
Mhm.
You could like boom. I
Yeah.
don't be posting nobody,
Mhm.
right? As soon as I went to Puerto Rico,
Them DMs was lit.
I mean, my DMs was lit before, but there was extra lit after Puerto Rico. Everybody wanted heart eyes, every picture, and it's like a lot of men just wanted to start making themselves be known at that
Yeah.
point, especially when they look at who you're with and then they think like, all right, that nigga probably pussy
Yeah.
or this,
So
say the
Harrison's
N-word or
skinny ass.
Right. And then oh, I'm probably good,
That's
whatever. Like Monica always say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So step if you want to.
I was wanting to say, I do know that women be getting a lot of temptation out there. Like I said, every day, niggas is off. But I think that makes it easier for y'all to deny sex, because it's just like I get offered it all the time.
Nah.
Doesn't that make it easier for y'all to just say like I don't?
It depends on
'Cause
where it's
now-
from.
For the men that don't get offered sex all the time, then that a couple females pop up, niggas is like, oh,
Nah. Okay, so think about this.
That's
Boom.
what- Yep.
If it ain't say you get offered sex all the time,
Right.
you get offered sex all the time, right?
Right.
But it's somebody that you've been
Nah.
wanting for mad long. And all of a sudden they know you, and say you married at this point. They know you married. All of a sudden, then they always write you, just want to talk to you, or just making mad random ass conversation, knowing
yeah.
that y'all talked back in the day probably, but didn't get nothing going. But people just always
the
they
man
always
will
want
take
you to
that risk
remember.
before the woman.
They
I would
always
say
want
that.
you to remember
Niggas
them.
be doing that to
That's
her.
temptation.
The man would definitely take that risk.
Niggas
before
be
the
doing
woman.
that.
Niggas
Of
be
course,
doing
they can do
that.
that to
I see that
everybody.
Like I
all day.
always wanted to
I
hit
want y'all
that. I
niggas to
gotta
know
see
too.
what
I
it's
see that
like.
shit all in her DMs. I see every single
I
one
got
of y'all.
it.
I
Yo,
don't
I used to.
care.
Yo,
I
that,
got the
that's
back.
fun though. It's fun, isn't it?
I don't. I just be like, oh
Right?
damn him.
I'm about to
Shit, I
say,
didn't
yeah.
even
I
know
was
that.
like, damn, my
I thought,
man's
nigga, I
got
thought
It's
you
the
asked
worst
me
when it's
girls.
somebody you know.
Why you need
right.
mine?
I'm like, yo, he really. Oh damn, yo, that's a fact. Pat, you got any final
Yeah,
thoughts?
yeah,
on
so-
that?
know your bitch DM.
So for me, it's like it's times where I have
just love
like
niggas.
females I was dealing with, and they had
If
friends
how
that
much was
like they
this?
had whole friends,
Yeah,
like a
it's
whole
okay.
group of whole
This.
friends.
It's part of
They
a
had, like,
package.
They,
Oh.
50.
Okay.
Nah,
This
but
alone
yeah.
is 50. That's not bad.
Hold on. Hey, all right, my bad.
Sorry.
Pat, get back.
yeah, females had like a whole group of whole friends, and it's like I know when you out with them, I know they be gassing you. They get drunk, you get drunk, y'all get high,
That's not true.
Yeah, because
and they sit there and they gas you.
I know
They
when to leave
sucking
my
dick.
whole friends.
I want to tell you
They
this
all
real quick
sucking
before
dick.
Gotta
it goes
go.
around the corner. Whole friends be just that, whole friends.
Mhm.
They be their hoes on their lonesome. They don't ever try
Thank
to
you.
They don't ever try
Nah,
to
I
influence
don't-
you to be hoes.
I've
They don't
had-
ever try to
That's-
force
that's
you.
why-
That's
Your
what
whole
they
friends.
say.
I ain't the
I
whole
know.
friends. I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I've had my man's.
I ain't never had
I
no
know
whole
females
friends try to
be
force me to
I've
do
had
no
my man's
shit.
girlfriends telling me like, "Oh, I don't like Steven because I'm like, I
Well,
didn't
maybe-
tell him to do that."
well, maybe you are the whole friend.
I mean, but that's different. Like girls don't like
He
the
was fiending
girls
this
don't like
He
the
was-
whole nigga friends. You know he had to get his joke out.
I need to get this off.
Nah, the girls don't like the whole nigga friends because they bring them around the single situation.
Right. That's
but
what it
it's
is.
different. Like
And she
Girl,
know her nigga can't
yeah.
take that single. You know.
Yeah.
She know her,
That's
she
not
know
my
her nigga
fault.
not
He ain't
gonna
got
lie.
no-
Why would you
He
drag
ain't
me
got no
there?
willpower. That has
Why?
nothing to do. I'm not throwing the ass in his face. And he went and found shit. I
Right.
didn't tell him to do it.
thank
He
you.
did it. And
Thank
I
you,
can't
Matil.
tell a grown man what to do. Like a grown man gonna do what he wanna do.
Sometimes
Bones.
your whole friend just bring you along so you could be the wingman. You know,
Yeah,
you
he just wants. He
you
just
just
help.
gotta entertain the other friend. Let me know when you done in the back. I got this out
Some
here.
people take it
Hey,
extra. Some
friend.
people take it that extra mile.
You gotta entertain that nigga for the rest of the night while your friend out there sucking dick. It's okay.
Oh, word.
All right.
That's how it be.
Yeah,
when y'all go out?
it do be like that.
All right, Bone.
You just
Let-
gotta
let-
give the nigga
That's
some
how it be.
conversation for the night.
let's let Bones
Oh,
get into his
damn.
final thoughts.
What you mean?
Keanu's weak.
You got any final thoughts
Cool.
on this topic about the women?
All right,
wait.
hold.
Oh, my fault, my
One more
fault, again.
time before we get into it.
Yeah.
How about the situation when the females be out with the whole friends and then like they get the ratio and it'd be like the one dude, like it'd be 3-3.
Okay.
Like
She don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, but that's just playing wingman. You literally
Sure,
just
I do
be
that.
Playing
entertaining
wingman,
the
You playing
person.
wingman and she married? Bitch, you playing wingman? That's crazy. You be playing wingman?
You don't
Nah,
play,
you ain't going out no more.
you don't play
Nah,
wingman when you go
ain't
out.
going
Who, me?
no.
Nah, hell no. I go out with my married friends though, so it'd be different.
Who do I go out with? I don't go
Would
out
you-
nowhere.
Yeah,
Hold up,
yeah,
I want to
yeah,
hold
yeah,
up.
she ain't going with her
I want to
married
ask you.
friends.
I want to ask
You
you a
and your
question.
friends.
Like when y'all be out in public and shit like that, like, and you see a girl with a fat ass, like, you
Yeah.
not watch it together, or
We both look
Nah,
Yeah.
sometimes I do say something like
She'll point it out.
Sometimes
I be
she'll
like,
smack them.
I be like, nah. I be like, damn.
but
look
sometimes
at
you
her
see
shit.
that
That
ass.
shit crazy.
Alright,
Like,
alright.
Point out the ass
That
anytime.
was me
That's
in
what's
Puerto
up.
Rico. Like, yo, look.
Wait, yo, you see that?
And I had to sit him at the table.
Let me
I said,
tell
yo,
y'all,
any
She'll
place
show me
y'all
videos and all of that
Yeah, I
shit.
be
She's
like,
like,
yo,
yo,
look
look
at
at this. I'm
I'm like,
like,
how is it moving like this?
cakes?
This is crazy.
I just want to smack it.
They
one time.
amazing. They just like
that's what I'm saying.
that shit crazy.
That's what's up.
I love nice fat ass. If you got a fat ass, I love you.
Well, we
Oh,
definitely
man,
going.
that's
Let's we going over time. Let me
We still got people here.
They
They
definitely still
fucking
got
with
people
us.
here.
All right, we getting into the raffle.
I want to shuffle these names up for this raffle.
Yeah.
Real
Oh, I
quick.
just want to let you know if your name comes up and you're still not a viewer, we're spinning again. Sorry.
Straight
I mean,
up.
we said
Nah,
that.
straight up. Nah, I'm not
We
mad
said
at that.
that.
I'm not mad at that. I just want to say shout out to everybody that donated to the raffle.
Shout out to you. We love y'all.
Hold on, I just want to let y'all. This is what the y'all probably can't even see
I don't
this
know
anyway,
what's
but this is
happening.
what it looked like. I'm
Wait,
about to
lift
shuffle
a
it
little
up.
bit. I saw that.
And so everybody, if you however many ticket entries you got, that's how many times your name is on this wheel. I'm gonna shuffle this up a couple times.
Oh, we updated the wheel, huh?
He said
Right,
wingman
right.
or not. Let's chat. Yeah, you don't have to call it a wingman, but I'm gonna entertain you. I'm gonna be nice.
I'm gonna
Respectful.
shuffle it. I shuffled it
Nah, no
once.
funny, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'ma
I've
shuffle
been,
it
I've been
again.
To
In the
wingman before,
comments.
and it's somebody I've been dealing with, but I'm not gonna sit here and take it there.
And
Yeah,
then
you
I'm
don't
gonna
gotta
shuffle
take
it one
it.
more
It's okay.
time.
Take it there.
What are you doing?
I'm just shuffling the names up.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Make sure.
But I go back to what Nook said before. Dudes can't be trusted. You're gonna be cool with that. All of a sudden,
All
you're like,
right, let's go. Nah, I mean, I've anybody I brought out with me, any of my boys, I've never encouraged them to cheat. I've never been like, yo, go get shorty right there. Like if they do it, I ain't stopping them either.
Nah, but all right, but
I tell them one time.
You're not
one
even
time.
stopping them?
One time. I'm not gonna
Alright,
drag you. I'm not dragging you out the fire. I tell you one time, like, yo, I don't think that's a good
I ain't gonna
idea.
All right, so what about this?
The only way I'm stopping
You
him
want a
is
wingman,
if I
make
know
sure
he got a
it's
good
your
girl
man.
at home.
I respect
He got a
Still
good girl
going.
at home.
You
I'm like,
wanna-
nah, you wildin'.
You want a wingman?
If I don't like her, oh, you
could
could do whatever you want.
Wait, what'd you say? Hold up. Y'all both talking at the same time. Wait,
I
what
said,
happened?
I said, if he got a good girl at home, he can't cheat. But if I don't like her, you can do whatever you want, and I might encourage that shit.
Hey, Sophia.
Shout out to Sophia. Yo, you was right there too. It was
She
one.
just
It was one
commenting.
spin away from you. Who's next?
Not cool.
Man, all right. Shout out to
They
Sophia.
were saying Monica and Sophia at the same fucking time. I'm fucking
We're,
dead.
you know, we're gonna be in contact.
Imagine if Monica wasn't
Brothers,
sitting
sisters,
here.
women.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! If
that'd-
my sister's not here,
Niggas would've been
if she
like,
don't comment, she
"Yeah."
loses.
Shout out to
Sorry,
I think I
I'm
saw
not
her
giving
in,
special treatment. Yeah, she commented just now.
you know she on it.
I'm about to say, damn.
Um,
I was ready to
God
do the
damn
other
it.
spin.
anybody got any shout outs?
Shout out to y'all. Boom.
Shout out to Everything Goes podcast.
Appreciate y'all,
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to
definitely.
Shout out to y'all,
Unfiltered,
Unfiltered the
Definitely
podcast.
Shout out to y'all.
What y'all be where can they follow the podcast at?
Unfiltered _ the podcast. 2 T's at the end on Instagram.
On
You can
Instagram.
collect me on Facebook, Unfiltered the podcast.
Make sure y'all follow them. Make sure y'all follow them on
Yeah.
Facebook. Make sure y'all follow them on
Tune
Instagram.
into
man.
my
Yes.
episode next Saturday. I'm
Nice.
talking about co-parenting.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know how I felt about that.
I'm gonna
so-
be tuned in, man. Make sure y'all tuned into them. I
March
want to
We'll
say
16th.
we'll be talking about
Both of y'all?
No.
because I'm hijacking her show.
No, I'm gonna be by
I
myself.
said that y'all
I'm
need to
pulling
just
up.
get on her
She-
podcast
Yeah,
together,
man.
but then still let her do her like. You should do like one segment a month.
Yeah, we gonna do
in the
something.
mix,
She don't
man.
like me like that though. so.
That'd be
You need to
fire.
talk more often. You need
I
to start
just-
doing more episodes.
I just want to.
Right, I want to see you.
Listen,
We
I
gotta
just
see
wanna
your
do it
face.
out.
We gotta see you more frequently. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I
Like,
know
Word.
that's
one
one
episode a
thing-
month is
Word.
not
Like,
enough.
if it's not
Yeah.
one thing I learned from podcasting, I commend y'all because it is so hard to stay consistent. Like
Yeah.
you
It
think
is.
you get up and you want to do it, but like to find a time, especially me, I got kids and
right.
just so much going on. It's like, damn, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
hard.
tough.
Like I salute y'all coming here
Appreciate
every
you,
week.
man.
Look to Keena in the comments, and she's
Appreciate
on
you.
Apple Podcasts too. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
As he
Shout
said,
out.
Unfiltered _ the podcast.
We appreciate you.
Make sure y'all like and follow and subscribe. She goes live on Instagram, which I enjoy because I love to see a face with a rant. Hallelujah.
So shout out to Reflex Radio. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody listening.
Shout out to every
To the
podcast
audio,
on
man.
Reflex
Shout out to
Video.
every
Word.
podcast on Reflex Radio. And
Shout out to y'all in the
shout out
comments.
to
y'all
Bones
for
and
watching,
Monica.
man.
Yes,
shout out to everybody
for
who watched
watching.
tonight. We
Shout out to us.
appreciate y'all.
We started in October. It's now March.
We started
Shout out to
before
y'all.
October.
Y'all need to take a
technically.
shot to that.
Yeah,
We
well,
shot.
yeah,
We
for-
started
taking a shot to that?
at the station in
At the station.
October.
We're not taking a shot
We
to
gonna
that.
take
Y'all been
shots.
on
We
for
gotta
some
take
months
shots.
now. Y'all consistency and
We
shit's
gotta
been
take
lit.
shots.
Like,
Yeah,
you gotta celebrate that.
it's horror. It's really
Let me
horror.
sign out.
If you guys are,
We
if-
signing out.
If you guys are in here trying to get into podcasting, it's not as easy as you guys think.
Yeah,
Do
make
it.
sure
Be
y'all
the
come with
engineer.
y'all.
No more podcasts.
Listen,
Be engineers. Be the people
Yes.
behind the camera.
Yes, we need more of y'all out here.
Don't
Bye,
need people in
guys.
front of the camera.
Hey.
All right,
y'all.
Let me know when we fully disconnect from everything, please.
I'm about to disconnect from Facebook now. Let's take some shots though. For that.
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I'm disconnected.
Are we
and-
disconnected
and,
from YouTube as well?
Yeah, nah, everything
Yeah,
is good.
it